You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, what's going on, Tucson? Good morning. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. It's Beef Vegan. This is Beef Vegan Presents on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Getting my levels all checked out. Got a huge show for you lined up this morning. Of course, we got tickets for Pop Evil that we're doing all week long. FC Tucson will be giving away as well. Shark Week is in effect. Somebody got mauled. And they're going to be showing that footage on the very last day of Shark Week, and I'll get to that. But first, did you survive the big monsoon last night? The haboobies that came through and wrecked Tucson to the fullest. Seriously, though, we have our storm season in full effect. I mean, this is the best monsoon that we had here in at least 2 years. Last year, it didn't seem like we got anything. This year, it is tearing up everything. And I got pictures I'm showing on the stream on Beef Vegan, the Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitch as we're streaming the live video. Did your house get wrecked? When I was leaving my house this morning, 2 doors down, my neighbor, who I got to hang out with just a couple weeks ago, super nice guy, young guy with a family and everything. They had a tree on their front lawn, basically get blown over right into the front of their house, completely taking out their front deck. And it's devastating. And I hope homeowners insurance covers that. But I'm seeing all different types of video footage and pictures of trees just being uprooted. I had my big damage, which is not even worth bragging about, but I had a chair in front that got picked up. I watched this, got picked up by the wind and slammed into the wall like it owed the wind money, and its leg got broke like Conor McGregor, right? So it was bad, and it looks like it's going to continue to be like this all week long. So we might have the same type of storm tomorrow night and vice versa, like tomorrow night and the night after. All week we're going to be getting slammed by monsoon, which is crazy. But we need the rain, so I can't necessarily complain too much. I got other bad news that I'll share with you later on involving Tucson Comic-Con. So, I'm just looking through these pictures and I'm being blown away. If you have any stories about the damage that your house, property, car, or any flooding that prevented you from getting to work this morning, I want to know. These trees, though, they don't stand a chance. This thing came in like a hurricane and just slamming against it. Had that sideways rain going on. Woo! But the lightning was beautiful as well. So I'm going to be going through the slideshow on Beef Vegan Presents the stream. We got a ton of music that we're going to be playing on KFMA. And again, like I said, we got tickets for Pop Goes the Weasel and your requests. So all this and more as I'm getting situated and again, getting my mind blown with these pictures that I'm seeing on KOLD. I got to post the link for this too, or you could just go to KOLD. You'll be able to figure it out. But this storm is essentially like a hurricane. We get these desert hurricanes that come in, and they're fantastic. They kept me up all night, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting highly caffeinated just to try to keep up with what's going on for the show this morning. But I don't have any insulation on my ceiling. So my ceiling is just straight wood. And around 9:45 last night, I started hearing little taps, and then before you know it, drum solo for like an hour. It was like Jason Bottom. Jason's his son, just going at it on LSD for an hour straight. It's getting crazy. So yeah, let's go through these pictures together on the video stream. And if you got a request, 600 KFMA, let's try to get some good music going on this morning. I got so many fun facts I want to share with you. So many fun games that I'm going to be doing here on the air and on the stream. So let's go, Tucson. Let's get it going. I got Metallica on the way. Bring me the horizon. But we're going to kick things off with Foo Fighter. Here's My Hero on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Still waiting on Todd Marley here. Good morning, everybody on the stream. Why am I yelling? Because these videos are crazy. Yeah, Todd Marley's a little late this morning just because of this monsoon. He said there's a flood in his living room. Did you guys get hit up hard by this storm or what? I want to know. Rock 1 2.1, who's this?
Man, the storm's ridiculous.
What's up, D?
Did I ruin your break?
No, you didn't ruin my break. I went straight to song and stuff. I'm trying to get situated
I was
here.
waiting for you to go to a song, and then I was going to hit you and say, dude, it stormed so bad up here, I didn't make it in yesterday. And I was going to come down there, but then I heard you guys got the storm, so I figured I'd just kind of wait it out up here.
Did you get hit up there?
Yesterday, or day before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty gnar. But
All
it
right.
wasn't yesterday. Yesterday, it just dirtied my truck.
Right. Well.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Todd just texted me. He just got here. It's like,
Okay.
He just missed the show. All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you here in just a minute.
Okay, later.
All right. So, yes, we got so much stuff going on, and I got to run out back to get Todd because we got to get into all these different things. Today on the show, on the stream, we're going to do today's first class ass. I'll do that here in a little bit. We got crazy versus hot. There was a woman who went mental on an airplane. She's 23 years old and she's kind of cute, but she's really crazy. So I want you guys to weigh in on whether or not she's too crazy or is she hot enough to be crazy. We'll find that out. We got a Karen meltdown that we're going to share on the stream. We got pop quizzes that I'm going to hit you with today. We're also going to have a game called Google It because I came across questions that I know most of you won't know off the top of your head. And if you do, you're a genius. So essentially, the first pop quiz that we do, no Google is allowed. You have to answer based off your knowledge and what you know. If it comes to you, if you know the answer, then you got to give the answer. But the other game, it's whoever can Google it quickest. That's what we're going to be doing. The new Sports Illustrated runway show happened the other day, and it was the most inclusive runway show yet. I'll show you pictures from that and give you my take on why I think they kind of dropped a ball on this. Inclusive is great, but you also have to dress people to look best. And I don't think they nailed that. I'll get into that later on. So much stuff for the video stream and the air. So I'm excited about today's broadcast. I just honestly, I'm waiting for the caffeine to catch up. So I apologize as I'm stumbling around. Let me play some of these videos here for you while I go get Todd Marley. So you see, this one. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so old. I'm like, look at the storm. It's beautiful. I'm just glad none of you got struck by lightning. I'm glad I didn't get struck by lightning either. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. Woo. All right, let me see my hotkeys here. Is there a place over here for me to jack in? Yeah, you jack in right there. Oh no. Your headphones are straight. Huh. I gotta figure that out. Because your headphones are straight program. All right. Well, that's right. You don't need to hear that stuff. Right. I said your headphones are straight programmed, so you're hearing the song. You don't get to hear anything else, which is an issue. I gotta figure that out. Yeah. No, I mean when we're on the air, you're gonna be able to hear me. It's when you're. All right. We're back. Let's do a roll call. Let's see where my comments are. Good morning, David. First on the YouTube. I know. I told you you're not going to be able to hear me when we're off the air real quick. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Get situated. I'll send you an invite. I got Todd Marley getting situated, and we'll talk about his mishap this morning. Yes. All right. Morning, Eric. We got Nick. Good morning, brother. Tim, good morning. You slept like a baby with that. It was like a white noise machine. Yeah, so I don't blame you. Bet you it was nice. I couldn't. I was woken up by it, and I got to bed eventually, but I was too excited to hear it and see everything get drenched. But yeah, there was a little outside damage, but I got lucky compared to my neighbor and compared to Todd.
My whole living room it's all I've been doing for the last hour.
Yeah.
Just that process of finding every dry rag you have in the house and just trying to force the water back out.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Right. I'm glad you are here. One. Shark Week is upon us, and there was a near death, a near accident, all because of Steve-O. I'm going to tell you more after Metallica. This is The Unforgiven on Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right. I was doing tease on the fly, doing a lot of stuff on the fly. Sorry that you lost a chicken there, Eric. What's up?
Do I have a outlet?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
No, stop. I got it.
Nope, that's my end. Take the pointy end. Okay. Where do I need to be? Or I can be over here, but then I absolutely cannot see you. Doesn't even matter. Not even here.
Hold on, you're not on yet, but I can't wait till people see that crazy hair.
Yeah. This is my bedhead.
Yes.
This is so natural.
I know, very nice. All right. Clip that out. All right. I know this is exciting stream work here, but I just got to get situated.
Yes, situated.
And, part of it is because whatever happened in Todd's that slowed him down. You got to find out. So your house was flooded?
When I woke up this morning, it was, I tried to wake up early to get into this thing. So I woke up at 4:30, did my normal waking up business, and then walked out to the living room trying to get to the kitchen. And then you get that sock that just is starts soaking wet. You start slopping around and just unpleasant. And then it's just been the constant endless pushing of water out the double windows once again, with the double doors.
Ooh.
And that's what I did until I realized I was like too late to get here on time. I still hadn't even made it to the kitchen yet to have breakfast. And then like on top of that, last night I finally got my washer fixed. I haven't been able to do laundry for 3 weeks since before I even left for vacation. Like, I didn't even get to do laundry yesterday because the water was turned off to the entire complex.
Oh no.
At least I had plenty of water this morning.
Yes. You should have waited and just busted out the soap.
Just,
and did
here
your
we go.
laundry in the
That's
pond.
what I want to do. I want to wash my clothes with dirty Tucson rain flood water.
Nothing wrong with Tucson rainwater.
The rainwater itself, it's fine. It's when it's become flood water that it's a problem, because then it's literally picked up Tucson at that point and brought it inside my house.
Yeah, that does suck. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Mike. Continue to get caught up on this roll call as we do Metallica's Unforgiven on the air.
Send me links.
Oh, you're already on. Okay, let's see. First link I'm going to send you is a StreamYard, just so you could see the comments and everything that I'm talking about.
Sweet. I love comments. Definitely, I can't make any on Facebook right now.
Why can't you make any on Facebook?
Well, it turns out they have a real strong policy against even saying dog whistle. They don't like you calling people dogs to begin with, which that I believe in. But if you say they're even
you're going a mile a minute.
Dog whistle, Facebook comes and slaps you on the wrist.
Yes, you're going a mile a minute right now. Yeah, you're definitely amped this morning. Let's see. Good morning, David. So I sent you that, and then I'm going to send you a show sheet right now.
I'm entering the broadcast studio.
There you go.
Oh, do I have to? Oh no, I don't want to allow my laptop. No,
it's fine. I'm not gonna put you on. I'm the editor there, so I already have you on the screen, so you can just go backstage and then you can see everything.
Is there?
Once again, slept through all the cool weather. Good for you. Lucky you. All right. I hope you guys are. What do you mean not on air? Oh, shoot. Yeah, good call on that. So stupid. I didn't pod up Metallica again. So I brought it down, and you could hear it, but it was very low.
Whoops. Professional radio, everybody. You're right. My hair is amazing.
It's all good. All right, 44 seconds. All right. We'll get back to roll call. What up, Daniel? Got 34 seconds. There is.
Man, that angle is definitely doing me a lot of favors. Okay.
There you go. You're welcome.
I love show sheets. And only kind of like Metallica.
Okay, we're not talking smack about the music this morning.
I can be allowed to only kind of like Metallica.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents, and of course, a lot of people know that it's Shark Week, and people get excited about it. My girlfriend included, just loves the Shark Week, and this year they're going all out. They're attempting to kill people live on television, and that's the big promo that's happening. And Jackass is coming back, right? There's going to be another Jackass movie. I hope you guys know about this. Johnny Knoxville and part of the crew are back. Bam Margera is out, but Steve-O,
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. That's a whole segment in and of itself.
Right. But with Jackass, with Steve-O and Chris Pontius, they are the Wild Boys, right? You may remember that. They would go out and cause, interact with the animals and risk their lives and have a good time. So they were perfect for Shark Week. And they were doing crazy stunts as always, and including some of their celebrity friends. One of their friends is professional wakeboarder Sean McInerney, and they came up with an idea to have him do a jump on his wakeboard in shark-infested waters, like legitimate shark infested waters, and things didn't necessarily work out very well. In fact, actually, I have a little bit of. I don't have audio that I do have audio that I'm going to share. I know how to do this. Let me play this from Sean real quick, because what happened was Sean made the jump, right? And then, of course, when you're wakeboarding and you're jumping into shark-infested waters, there's no way to jump over. You're not going to pull a Fonz.
Well, I think the idea is don't screw up and don't fall into said shark-infested waters.
I don't think there's any way that this stunt wasn't designed to screw up.
Well, it is the Jackass crew, so if they're not failing, then we're not interested.
Exactly. The injury was gruesome, but here, let me play you Sean's words of what he said. Basically what happened in this accident, because he almost lost a hand during this. Check this out. All right, so he was stuck in shark-infested waters. You didn't hear Todd. Todd's looking at the picture right now. His hand was literally detached.
Yeah, I'm glad that's blurred out, to be honest. I mean, at least I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah, it's brutal. So you see, and this again, I don't know what the intention was, but this Shark Week stunt, each year they have to go up and beyond, and I think they raised the bar to an impossible level, because the next year that Shark Week happens, somebody has to die at this point.
Where do you go? They've been doing it for 15 years now, something like that. I haven't paid close enough attention. I apologize to Shark Week fans.
Right.
But they got a bazillion hours of content now. What else is there to talk about with sharks?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. They're over.
Yeah, and to get shark-infested waters, they had to essentially rile up the sharks. So it's not enough to have the sharks just kind of swim around. They need to throw some bait in there to get them really amped and ready for Sean, and that was the case. And I'm looking through these pictures, and this is a great way to hype up Shark Week, because they are going to air this episode, I believe, this Sunday night, which is the last day of Shark Week. So all week long, they're hyping up all the documentaries, all the beautiful shots and sharks. And then they're like, this Sunday.
Yeah, come watch a guy get his hand bit off.
Yeah. And that's called sweeps right there. So Sean, luckily, is okay. Steve-O and Chris on record feel bad about, having them do the stunt, but at the same time, they're going to be cashing that check just fine. And that's, I'm glad to have the Jackass boys back. Stuff like this. There's pictures also that show of Johnny Knoxville and crew making it back, because it looks like this Jackass 4 is going to be in full effect here and released in theaters sometime this year. So I'm kind of anxious for that. But Shark Week, something to look forward to. Rock 102.1, we have a pop quiz we're going to be doing online, and I got more show coming up right after the break. Go nowhere.
Check out Checkpoint.
All right, I got to get in my zone here.
Those are terrifying pictures.
I'm playing catch up, Todd. Let's see. All right.
Play catch up louder. God.
All right, here we go. Pop quiz, hot shots. Let's do this first pop quiz. All right, let's see where you're at, streamers. All right, comment if you know the answer. First person to comment correctly will go on the screen. This is all for bragging rights. Bragging rights only, but it's a great way to wake up here. Okay? So here's our first question in the pop quiz. What is the official nickname of Texas? Should be easy. I think I want to do a game later on called Beat the Todd. See if somebody could beat
That'd be
you.
pretty easy. I don't pretend to know things. Actually, no, that's the opposite. I pretend to know things. There you go.
Yeah. What is the official?
I believe they are the Horseshoe State.
Okay. Eric, first one up. The Lone Star State.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
keep in mind,
yeah.
with this pop quiz, no Googling. Of course, you should know that. That was an easy one. Here's our next question. No Googling. Name the biggest island of the world. Do you think you know this one off the top of your head, Todd?
The biggest island?
Yeah.
That's still considered an island. Wouldn't that be like New Zealand or something?
That is incorrect.
I don't know I don't even know. I can't even think of the sizes to go between.
Eric said Australia and Mike said Australia.
Those are continents. That's what I was
Exactly.
thinking. Is where's the line between island and continent?
Yeah, well, you're both incorrect. That is a continent. So there is a difference. So, and Australia is 100% a continent. So you guys should know that. So I'm still looking for an answer. Biggest island in the world.
Oh, Madagascar is a good guess.
Not that good of a guess because it's incorrect. Hawaii in Australia? No.
No. Hawaii is much smaller than New Zealand, let alone Madagascar.
Right. Alaska is connected to Canada. So
By like a huge, like the entire eastern border.
you know,
And it's huge.
You don't have to rub it in there, Todd. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, again, not Hawaii. Not Hawaii. There you go. There's our first correct answer. Greenland.
Yeah, I guess.
100%.
I guess it's a lot smaller underneath the ice. So island sized.
Not even guessing. That's a legit fact. Greenland is the biggest island in the world. All right. Well, since we're talking about the biggest, name the largest ocean of the world. See the first person.
Pretty sure I know which one that is.
Yeah. Tell me which one it isn't.
No.
You can say it in the mic.
I
Well,
don't
not with
wanna
your
give it
mouth
away.
full. Not with your mouth full.
I want to give it away. I'm not giving it away. Well, let them do it.
Okay.
But it's the one over on the east side.
Let's see. There we go. Manny again. Back-to-back wins, Manny. Congratulations. Pacific Ocean. Were you thinking Pacific there, Todd?
No, I thought the Atlantic was bigger than the Pacific.
Oh, see, you would have been wrong. Let's see.
It's too early for me to be right.
Oh. Jerry, I'm sorry that you were in a coma for 6 months. Jesus. I'm glad you're okay.
Well,
Welcome back.
Okay, well, we have a lot to catch you up on in the last 6 months then. Do you want just a quick one, or do you want us to go over step by step? Because it's a lot.
Yes. What do you eat? What is that?
It's like I don't know. It's like a bear claw or a cruller. I had to stop by somewhere because I actually even got muffins to have in the morning this morning to go out, but my bastard child decided to eat all of them, all four of them, all four banana nut muffins. He ate them all and left me none.
No.
I don't hate him, but I hate him.
Right. All right. So next question. This one. I want to see if people know this off the top of your head. Again, no Googling. The Google It game is going to be later on.
But that's where I keep all my information.
Yes, I know. But these are rules, Todd. Who developed the cartoon series of Tom and Jerry?
Oh, shit. I should actually know that one.
Why? Were you a cartoon expert?
Like, I like cartoons.
Okay. Well, you should then. I mean, honestly, once you hear the answer, if you don't know the answer, you're going to kick yourself. And be like,
yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
of course it's these people.
I don't say I would kick myself because that sounds like a lot of effort.
Right? 3 quarters. Good morning, Mike.
I said, I need to eat here. Like, I clearly don't have my brain turned on yet, and Hangry Todd is Angry Todd.
There you go. That's Mike with the win there.
Yeah, I
Hanna-Barbera.
I should have known it, but I don't.
Are you
Watched too much Rick and
metaphorically?
Morty.
Are you metaphorically kicking yourself?
Yes, I'm eating to stem the pain. No.
All right, if you're gonna eat, I'll turn the mic off. And I don't want to hear you eat. Talk with your mouth open. Who taught you the manners there, Todd? People are
you wanted
watching
me here.
Yes, I know. Not to watch you eat. It's funny though. You think the camera is like you're out of the camera shot? You're not. It's a wide angle.
I'm not trying to hide from the camera. I'm trying to hide from the microphone.
There's nowhere you can go. I have a third camera too. I could even.
There's no hiding from
out.
the cameras. Mm-hmm. It's uncomfortable.
All right, let's do one more pop quiz question here. Be quick. First person to answer correctly gets those bragging rights. What is the capital of Italy? It should be easy. And if you're a streamer, I'm sure I asked this in a quiz before. It's a go-to question, I guess.
I legit know towns in Italy. I should know a lot of things that I don't.
There it is. David, fast on it. Sorry, Manny. Well, you're first in the YouTube, Manny, so I'll give you that. So 3 wins for Manny on the pop quiz. David, Rome, I'll give you the Facebook W on that. So
which one's more valuable, Facebook or?
No, they're all different. We're on Twitch as well. So shout out to Big Daddy Tucson on Twitch. He's our Twitch viewer. We only have one, but we just started this thing.
But he really likes us.
That makes it special. So Big Daddy Tucson, you know that you're the OG Twitch streamer. If somehow, some way, the stream takes off on Twitch and a ton of people start watching it, you were first. Bragging rights for sure. But if it doesn't take off, and
you're still the first, you still have those bragging rights. It's just,
it wasn't as cool as you thought it was. But yeah, Manny on top of it, which is great. It's good because I got more pop quizzes and the Google It game I'm excited about as well. And I kind of figured out the audio, as you could tell, as far as playing a clip. Now, I don't think you could hear the clip on the air. That was my workaround to be able to play it without an echo. We're still kind of working out the kinks here in this broom closet, but we're getting there. Baby stepping.
I mean, this is bigger. This broom closet has it. Look, it's got its own closet. This is officially a room.
Where's the closet? Oh, no, yeah.
Like you're moving up in the world, man. Have a little more faith.
Yeah, it's decorated. It looks good.
Let's look that way better than last week. That's for sure.
The sound is glitchy this morning. All right. Well, that's fantastic, Gittins. Thanks for always giving me a reality check. I'm like, things are sounding so good right now. No.
Oh, by the way, they're not.
Right.
Almost like Twitch was built for cleaner sound, and Facebook is just kind of trying to ride everybody else's coattails.
100%. Right. But the YouTube is pretty clean too. Oh, and I don't know if you saw, but this is a big deal for me. I'm such an idiot. I was able to make a little clip from our stream yesterday. It was a conversation I had with Mari about, Tucson hating Phoenix and that hate not being returned by Phoenix. And it's like a little 8-minute clip, but I figured it out. And I shouldn't, obviously, it's not even a brag when I'm talking about this. I'm kind of embarrassed that it took me this long actually figure out how to use YouTube editor and to make a smaller clip within the show. I did it. It's cool. I may play it later, on full screen when we take a break because it's a perfect.
If you're going to Twitch, making those clips on Twitch is like you could do it in real time.
Well, I'll let you.
I don't know about 8 minutes long. 8 minutes is a little big for their clip system, but you could get if you got a 2-minute thing you want to toss in, their clip system is quick.
Good. Well, then I'm going to give you the login so you could do that. And
Damn it. Why do I speak?
I know, man. And that will help. That will help. I know Powers and Lance are going to be helping out with the Twitch as well because Twitch is a new medium to me. So, I mean, I'm old. I'm still figuring out how to edit on YouTube. And honestly, I wish this was MySpace.
I don't use my Twitch channel anymore. I'll donate it to you, and you could take over the whole thing and start with affiliate, so you can start getting subs immediately.
Oh yeah, please.
Instead of having to wait until you hit all the Twitch tricks.
I don't even know what any of that means, but it sounds cool to me. Yeah.
Monetized on Twitch, you have to hit affiliate, which means you need to have like a certain number. I don't even remember what. A certain number of followers, like 7 concurrent viewers for.
Hold that thought. We got 5 seconds.
Copy.
Rock on 2.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. Beef Vegan hanging out with my good buddy Todd Marley. Good morning, Todd.
Phenomena.
So did your house get flooded?
Absolutely. Like everything is soaked right now. There's piles of every cloth I own now currently on a corner floor somewhere, just drying out.
How did it happen? Did it come in through the back door, the front door, both doors?
It's came in through the double doors, the sliding glass door there, right into the living room. Thankfully, only like throw carpets in there, and it did. Mercifully, my son's computer is in there, and it stopped like inches short of reaching that thing. And just like I don't want to replace that and or describe those things.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I was late getting in. Late, have been little frazzled this entire morning.
Yeah,
trying to nothing like waking up at 4 a.m. to find out that your whole place is soaked.
Yeah, well, I know that is a tough feeling, and I feel for you. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. It does suck, and I know there's a lot of flooding going around all over the place. Now, obviously, you're on the first floor. You got a house or an apartment? What's your living setup? Apartment. So your apartment complex is flooded then too, right? Do you have to hit up maintenance to come out and clean this up?
Yes, I will hit them out once again because they'll have to send out somebody to dry out all the walls and everything that's going on in there so black mold doesn't form. It's not the first time that my apartment has flooded this year, not the second time my apartment has flooded, and not from the rain either. So I'm really tired of having water in my apartment. One time the neighbor had a big line break in their bathroom, and they were gone, and I'm the one that discovered it when I was just standing around playing. I got a VR, playing that, and all of a sudden, like squish, 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 like this is a little too real.
Yeah, yeah. I don't miss living in an apartment. That sucks.
Last year, I swear by God, last year.
And are you okay to talk about this? Like, this is your personal life at all? Because I was just talking to you on the phone. Yeah, okay, good. Because I was just talking to Todd on the phone yesterday, and he just casually dropped a fact about his fiance, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't know you got engaged.
It's true.
And he's like, yeah, I got engaged a couple days ago. Like, what?
Like, no, actually, last week after I left the show, probably like 2-3 hours after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you planning on proposing to her, or how did this work out?
Yes, not exactly when it happened, but yes, I had been planning on it. I obviously had the ring there at the ready, which means some kind of plan is in place. But yeah, it's kind of a spontaneous thing because we met over the pandemic, over the internet. She's Canadian. My absolutely real Canadian girlfriend.
Wait, yeah, you got some kind of hot Canadian girlfriend.
Yeah, no, we met over playing Dungeons and Dragons like a little over a year ago.
You sure she's not a dude catfishing you?
No, she's come down. We've seen each other in person more than once.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I would hope so if you're engaged to her.
Yeah, well, I mean, she traveled down here. We were on vacation when she went up to Washington State with me. We met up there. She actually met my parents. Then she came down to Tucson with me a few days where we had the first show here. And then we left here, and then I was talking to her, and she goes, well, you don't have to actually wait to meet my parents and get permission or anything. They said it was okay if you propose.
Whoa.
And then I was just like, oh.
So she was laying down the hints heavy, right?
Yeah, she was just like, and I was just like, oh, well, okay then. And then just went and did it. And, everything's happy. And now we got to figure out immigration lawyers.
No, see, this is what I like about this story is that it's brilliant. I kind of wish my girlfriend was Canadian to get that dual citizenship where you like, do you have the option if you end up getting married to her to be like, you know what? I think it's time to move to Canada.
But it's in their plans. Absolutely 100% in our plans. Just like after my son is done with high school and free from all obligations there, we're out of here back to Canada, unless life changes. Like life has other opportunities, other things that can happen. And those opportunities should be embraced fully and ridden out as long as you can.
Did you wait until after the first show and you were riding high and she heard you on the show and she's like, oh, you're a big deal now. I'm totally going to say yes if this guy proposes to me. Did the show have anything to do with it?
I mean, I'm not going to say the show didn't have anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that. Look, the show's been on for now 6 days.
Already love.
and making dreams come true. You're welcome, Todd, and you're welcome, Arizona. Let's take a quick break. We're going to be back with more Beef Vegans Presents right after this.
If you want to rock out, then I'm the girl you should ask.
Beef Vegans, plural now. Yeah, congratulations, though.
Yeah, like I'm pretty happy with my my experience.
I'm glad that you met her in person because, again,
You're a little worried.
well, you know,
You didn't even know she existed.
Well, I mean, I know I didn't know she existed. That's what got me. The first red flag was like, oh, this all of a sudden, I didn't even know you were dating a girl and you're engaged and she's from Canada.
In Canada, in real.
Did you propose to her over Zoom? I mean, what,
No.
what was the proposal like? Is she here right now?
No, she went home last Wednesday.
Okay, so she was in town.
Yeah.
That's cool. Didn't get to meet her or nothing, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'm so not.
We have limited time together. I took her around to meet like a handful of people. She had to meet my parents. That was terrifying enough because my dad is literally in the midst of like falling into dementia. So very awkward sometimes.
So she has to like introduce herself over and over again.
Yeah. No, that's okay. She's supposed to be here. Dad, no. It's okay.
Right. So okay, how did you propose to her?
Actually, we were just laying in bed cuddling, and just kind of chit-chatting, talking about whatever, and that's when her parents came up and things like that. And she said, they gave you permission, like they're okay with you not being able to come up and meet them. So if you want to propose, you can. And I was just like, oh, shit, okay. I literally just like went and pulled out the ring out of the little hidey spot. Got down next to the bed, proposed, and then she pulled me back up on the bed and said, yes, 1,000 times yes, and then the rest is none of your damn business.
That makes me, well, I mean, I assume banging, but that makes me assume that she saw the ring or found the ring and knew it was going to happen. Did you give her any tells that this was your intention?
We've openly talked about it. So
okay.
This wasn't like a big, huge surprise. And I hate to, it has been the kind of relationship that if I looked at it from the outside would absolutely disgust me. Like it's just been smooth and fine and everything's gone great. And we've just it's been a situation where we've known the whole time.
Okay.
So it felt more inevitable than like a surprise.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good news.
Not all Canadians drink Molson.
Did you?
But also it's on the quiz to get into Canada, so probably yes. I've also been told to get into Canada, I have to strip naked and get left out in the wood for 3 days. If I have a good Ryan Reynolds impersonation, a bear and a moose will come out and aid me for my 3 days of survival. And if Mother Canada accepts me, I will survive.
I never heard that one before.
That's because I just made it up.
What part of Canada is she from?
Toronto.
Okay, so it's east. It'd be cooler.
Yeah, so we've had time zone issues too, where me like hanging out on Discord with her, us watching whatever, and her waiting for her to just fall asleep because she's 3 hours ahead of me.
I gotta play this liner here in just a second, but I wanted to ask you, it's because you're a dungeon master, huh? Is it because you're a dungeon master? She's like she fell head over heels because you both play Dungeons and Dragons, and you're like, what is your title again? Because
it's Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master of Dungeons and Dragons. So if a girl loves Dungeons and Dragons, that's got to be the ultimate turn on, right?
Well, we actually
with school just around the corner, we want to help you and a student in your life get the supplies they need. How do you? Rockwell 2.1 is giving you a chance to win a $1,500 back to school shopping spree. You can register to win once a day through August 9th. Get more info and register at KFMA.com.
Internet glitch.
No, it's not even an internet glitch. That's my Vox Pro. That's a engineering thing we'll talk about. That's Jesus. I hope we're not sounding like that.
I actually met Mel. It's a cute story, but the first time I was actually like signing up to try and dungeon master for this Discord group. I was just helping out another DM, sitting down, figuring out their systems and everything. And she happened to be at that same table and had a technical glitch with all of her stuff. And we ended up in a little side room and just like okay, I'm going to help you get through this while they continue on because she's trying to do it on an iPad and it didn't work very well.
Okay.
And then after that, she just kind of kept on showing up at my tables and then sent me a box of broken glass with my name on it. It was weird. It was supposed to be a mug, but she packed it funky. And it shattered, but it did come with maple syrup, so that was nice.
Okay. That is nice. Was it the maple syrup that made the mug break?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of questioned her packing skills after that because she was like, well, I put the glass in the glass and then put some stuff on top of it. I thought it would be fine shipping that internationally. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it was not fine.
All right. Hold on. So yeah, Mike's saying we're sounding like ass right now, super glitchy. Gittins was actually right, which Gittins can be right.
I believe it.
All right.
Light the beacon. Call for the engineers.
Yeah, I don't want to wake him up just yet. And there's nothing he could do about it right now.
I mean, it could just be the storm.
No. It's something in the board and everything. And maybe it's levels that we have to figure out. But I mean, hell, just doing that little liner that I had pre-recorded was terrible. So I apologize. And I hope that it polishes out naturally. But if it doesn't, then I'll have to kill the stream for today until we get things worked out. I talked to Wolfgang Van Halen later today at 1 p.m. I'm going to be doing an interview live on this stream on the KFMA Facebook page. And I'm concerned, I don't want it to sound bad. There'll be a lot of times, a lot of people will be checking out this stream for the very first time just because Wolfgang's on it. So, yeah, I got so many things. Just, it's day 6? Day 6. We're getting there. We'll take, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and at least it's not 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We're getting there.
Okay,
as you can
Paula,
see,
calm down.
I'm just letting you know. I'm being, realistic and letting you know where we're going with our progress. So we're figuring it out, and within like another week or so, then we should have a smooth setup. Fingers crossed. Okay. Well, that's good. Kirsten said only in moments. It's not a consistent glitch. Good morning, Kirsten. All the chunky cholos. What up, chunky cholos? Odele. You checking out all the fall ball posters and the KFMA Day posters? What was great?
This is a thing you tell me. People used to gather outside and listen to music together.
Yes, it is.
The before 4 times were weird.
It's coming back. I just had a show on Friday night, actually, at The Rock. And it was good to see people dancing and jamming out again. But to be honest with you, I've been seeing live.
Terrifying now?
No. I've been seeing live music here for the last 5 months. I've seen shows in Mexico. There's no live music that I saw when I was in Vegas in August. That was pretty much shut down. But yeah, 2021, I've definitely seen a handful of shows, smaller shows, mind you, but still shows. And I can't wait to see some of the bigger ones. I can't wait till some of these Rialto shows. Have you been to the Rialto yet, Todd?
Negative.
Oh, you're going to love it. It's kind of like a half the size of the marquee, right? But it's historic. And the stage is not a bad spot in the entire venue, but it's big enough to feel like a lot of people are there and jam out. You working on your angles?
Working on you need to shift your monitors so that you can have eye contact with your guests.
Trust me, I know. There's that's something that's gonna happen.
Or raise these monitors up another little bit so you can at least look underneath it.
No, I know. I had that issue with we had Jonathan Russell, who's a local rock star, and his bandmate 10 in on Friday. And so I had them both sitting there and I could see them on the video screen because I'm streaming. But yeah, like when you're doing an interview, you like to kind of look at a person, have eye contact. So yeah, it's a little problematic, but I mean, I'd love to have a third computer, to be honest with you, and a whole bunch of other things. So that will happen here eventually, but not anytime super soon. So close. We're so close. We're getting there.
Do we have to have a bake sale?
We might. Let's see. Put mirrors on the ceiling. I know that.
We don't need to be set. We're set. A, we're sexy enough, and B, we're terrified of wide open spaces.
Oh, got your show sheet up?
I can.
Yeah, have it up.
Yep. What am I looking at?
We're doing next segment. We're doing stupid people win stupid prizes. I'm gonna do the story, and then down there in the bold, is what I want you to do.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'll let you do it until you just say that key line.
Yep.
You got it.
All right, cool. And make sure I got this right here. I'm gonna use this. No, not that. I'm gonna use. Nope. You know, I gotta load up some more sound files to play with, but 4 will work good. All right, let's do this. This next story is going to make you guys feel really good about yourself because you're not this guy. All right, I'm still waiting for this Evanescence. I wish I could just see. I need a rejoiner, but nobody knows what that is.
You are the rejoiner.
I am the rejoiner. You're right. You're absolutely right. I had the argument because Mac was like, yeah, you got to say Rock 102.1. You got to say Rock 102.1 when you come back in. You know, you're not saying it on some breaks because I like to kind of come into talk breaks naturally, like flying the wall segments. You just join this conversation.
Right. It'll make me a drop.
Right. But, you know, I was like, the last show, you know, the one thing that I liked about the other guy is that he would start things off kind of naturally. And that's something I agree with as far as how I like to do broadcasting.
Right.
And he's like, and I was stubborn, being like, no, you don't understand. And they're like, he has a rejoiner that says the station before he goes on. And I'm like, oh yeah. That was one of those times where I lost an argument. I mean, it's been happening a lot, to be honest with you. But all right, here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Thumbs up on that, huh? That's the station. Speedfigure presents and stupid people win stupid prizes. Let me give you an example of this, okay? There was a 37-year-old man in Pennsylvania over 4th of July weekend who was partying it up. And he probably saw a Jackass movie and is probably a big fan of Steve-O and everything else that the Jackass crew does.
Jackass is just now shorthand for, hey, somebody did something really bad.
Mm-hmm. And so he came up with a brilliant idea. When I say brilliant, I mean dumb as hell. He decided to set off some fireworks from his crotch. Essentially, fire off a crotch rocket, which sounds cool when you say it like that, but at the same time, extremely dangerous, extremely stupid. His name is Antonio Gianelli, and he was inside his house when he did this.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, there was a large party at the house. So, this guy is just the life of the party. And so he put a bunch of these fireworks, and it wasn't like a, what do they call those? Not bottle rockets or things that you could shoot at people. Is it?
Like a Roman candle?
Yes. It wasn't like a Roman candle. It was something like far more explosive.
Like a little, like not a, less than an M80, the M20, M14.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is.
No, just keep slice the number in half. I'm sure it exists.
So he put it in there and then boom.
Like just saying crotch leaves a lot to the imagination. Like just like between his legs up front, somewhere in the back.
It was in the front.
Okay.
So
terrified. Even like
yes. Yes.
Okay.
So police said that the 37-year-old from Pennsylvania was flown by medical helicopter to a local hospital. So again, stupid people win stupid prizes. Todd, Why don't you tell him what he won?
Well, he's won a 2-night stay in the beautiful Pocono Mountain ICU, where he'll wine and dine on the finest Jell-O and have strangers sponge his burnt bits before they all head into the break room, laughing and making fun of your stupid ass behind your back. Upon leaving, you will be given a bill for your entire stay, helicopter ride there, and of course, additional fees for making professionals handle your mangled manhood.
All right. Well, congratulations for your prize. Thank you for playing. Stupid people win stupid prizes. We'll be back with tickets for Pop Evil after the break. It's Beefy presents. Damn it. I almost had such a smooth segue. Take two. We're going to be back right after the break with tickets for Pop Evil. It's Beef Vegan Presents on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Nailed it. Clear. Yeah, I was so close. I know. I'm trying to not go on my commercial break.
You had 4.5 minutes before the post.
I know. Well, no, because I got spots that I got to get before.
Oh,
yeah. I'm close. Oh, so close. So close.
Wow. Give you A+ content, and then you just stub your toe on the way out the door.
I know. That's all right. Day 6, ladies and gentlemen. Day 6. It will get better before it gets worse. All right.
Well, first we have to set the whole place on fire and then build anew.
Rick said, nice job, Todd.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate you.
And Laura, yes. In fact, almost every time I answer the phone, I almost catch myself because for 3 years I'd answer the phone Frank show.
Yeah.
And
habits die hard.
It's muscle memory. So, but I haven't. I just know that internally, I have to fight against it. So luckily, the thing that actually messes me up most about the call letters is not saying KFMA. KFMA comes easy. It's that I have to say Rock 102.1 because that's how they want the station branded. So it's Rock 102.1 KFMA. But even if I don't say KFMA, they don't mind. I love the call letters KFMA. They're literally legendary, right? I mean, I've known about this station up in Phoenix, for a couple decades.
Right.
They've been great. So KFMA Day, there's so much branding around it. There's no way I would allow on my watch for them to drop these call letters as the brand. But I understand when people do the ratings and they write their diary, Rock 102.1, the frequency is important. So that's
it's one or the other. You want the frequency, you want the letters,
right?
Or you want both. But
I want them both, but they want the frequency, and they're like KFMA's alternative. Rock
arguably, the frequency is more important.
Arguably, yes. Okay, let's get back to. I got this. Let's see.
Where are you, microphone?
Let's go crazy, or no? First class ass. No, first class ass is the crazy hot. That's funny. I did the same chick twice. Okay, crazy hot is the name of this segment. Now this chick is crazy, but she's cute. Is she cute enough to forgive the crazy? That's what I'm asking you guys here on the stream in this edition of Crazy Hot. And I'll give you the backstory. 23-year-old woman flying on Southwest Airlines out of Florida, of all places.
Quality state.
Mm-hmm.
Bad rap.
Right. She went mental when they asked her or told her that she needs to wear a mask. Now, this isn't anything new. This is not new information. She wasn't isolated. We all know by now that if you're going to fly or do public transportation, you have to wear a mask. That's a fact.
You signed paperwork for it, literally, to fly, saying, I will wear this mask.
100%. I just flew to Hawaii, as we say on Main Island. And, that's a 5-hour flight, 5.5 hours. That's a long time to wear a mask. And yeah, it's not awesome.
You think with that time you had a drink in front of you where you're like, blessed.
Right.
Thank you, ginger ale.
Or even going to the bathroom and taking the mask down a little bit. I mean, those are little things that you do to kind of find a little bit of comfort. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, you get used to it. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't ruin your day. It's a minor inconvenience, but some people, they still can't get over that. They believe whatever they believe. So that's what this woman did, and completely freaked out on everyone around her. Now, first she freaked out on the flight attendants, of course, slowing down the process of people being able to leave. So this is the biggest pain in the ass. That was one of my biggest fears from flying to Hawaii, was that somebody would have a freak out like this that would cause the flight to be delayed.
Right.
It's like, that's the last thing I want. I was already dreading being on an airplane for that long because my ass gets numb.
That's just, even in the best of times, being on an airplane for 6 hours is miserable.
It's uncomfortable, yeah. So, luckily everyone behaved on my flight. But so she goes off, and so they have to call the police. The police come, she's screaming about her nonsense, doing a little whiny face. You see this? And so they had to physically remove her from the plane. Now, it doesn't stop there. Now, I mean, she is cute. She's not wearing a bra. No,
nope, not worth it.
Not with that face.
No.
Okay, so when she is, and she's a hippie too, you would think she would be more
chill, be
peaceful.
more in tune with it.
Yeah. So this is a good picture of her. But on her way out, very unhippie like, she started spitting on passengers. So it's one thing.
Her nature everywhere.
Right. And it's one thing to be like a COVID denier or whatever the case, whatever reason for her not wearing the mask is her reason. Not that it's right or anything, but to then project your germs, no matter what it is, a cold or just any grossness or the night before, it just gross. To project your germs onto strangers is completely uncalled for.
Right.
But
I honestly couldn't tell you what level of hot would be worthwhile for somebody crazy enough to just like throw a scene on an airplane, let alone that you just spent however many, way too much money getting on that plane, signing the paperwork, and then you're just like, I'm gonna piss all over this by just throwing a fit.
Well, it is Southwest. I don't know about way too much.
Okay.
Right. It wasn't. Southwest doesn't have first class. She got the hairy legs, so she's a certifiable hippie. But she's still cute. Poor crazy. I mean, that was basically the type of girls I dated in my entire 20s and my 30s, to be honest with you. 2 decades of dating that combination. Hot and crazy. I never had one without the other.
Right.
Yeah, that's just how it is. If I dated a girl that you considered hot, you could guarantee that she was so crazy. This is a different one. Now, this is crazy. This reminds me of when I was in 6th grade. I kept acting out in Mrs. Neshwatt's class. She, at one point, duct taped my mouth shut. Now, today, that would be like a national scandal.
Yeah.
But in 1992, that's just what you did to asshole kids. And in 2021, I should say, this is also what you do to crazy Karens on an airplane. Now, when you look at this picture out of context, you may think that this is out of line, but let me assure you, they had to do this in many ways because she was going to the plane door mid-flight, attempting to open it.
Right. Yeah, that's literally trying to kill everybody on the plane. Yeah, you deserve to be duct taped to your seat.
Yes, duct tape to your seat, and then she wouldn't shut up, so they had to duct tape her mouth.
Oh, no, she was probably spitting and throwing things, and they're just like, okay, well, we got to shut that orifice down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a crazy week for people flying and having to deal with, and I'm not even Karens. You can't even call them Karens. They're just mentally ill. And anyone could get a plane ticket nowadays. So
flying is stressful. I'm miserable to fly with in the best of times just because the whole situation is stressful and I do not do well. But I'm going to put on my mask because that's less problems for me.
Exactly. All right. So Rick said, no. Joe said her ugly attitude negates any hotness. That's fair.
Exactly what I was saying. Like, there's no level of hot that justifies you like throwing a fit on a plane like that. Like being an adult is pretty attractive too.
Yeah. She's cute, but hairy legs. That's all right. If it's soft enough, you could deal with it. I know a lot of guys are like, oh, hairy legs, Rick, same thing. Hairy legs, hairy armpits. I'm not a fan of the legs. The armpits, I don't care.
If it makes the ladies, if it makes you feel sexy, do it. And letting the hair go and you feel good about it, do it.
Oh, I needed my.
Don't accept some dude that's gonna tell you to shave everything off because it just makes them happy.
I need the more you know drop right when you said
Bam,
that.
bam, bam, bam.
Okay. So what else? She's not cute. I tag her. Chunky Cholo says not chunky enough. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the chunky ones are fun for sure. And yeah. All right. So in the game of hot versus crazy, crazy one, not hot enough. I gotta do a quick tease for Pop Evil. I'm gonna give those tickets away. Rock 2.1 KFMA. I got tickets to give away coming up after Five Finger Death Punch. It's tickets for Pop Evil with a game I'm calling Pop Goes the Evil. Get ready to call 600 KFMA right after this so we can give those tickets away and you can see live music in person. I know, crazy, right? All right, clear. All right, let's see. Joel says, not going to marry her, bang her anyways. And you know what? She is crazy enough to, and probably like a free spirit. So you know she's going to be a good time. For sure.
I mean, she does definitely have that look that says she knows where the guys that has whatever drug you want is.
Yeah. But, you know, at the same time, the smell could be suspect. I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility.
You might be into patchouli. No judgment.
The patchouli is not the issue. But, yeah. So, all right, good. We got a little. Oh, what's Pop Evil? Oh, look at my little classic rocker. That's so sweet. Honestly, I don't know too many Pop Evil songs, but Pop Evil is a band, a current band, you know, with all their members still currently alive. Congratulations to them. And they're performing at the Marquee Theater. So yesterday I did this game and I enjoyed it. I call it Pop Goes Evil, but really it's stupid easy trivia.
Okay.
So I ask a bunch of questions within 30 seconds, and they're some of the most basic questions you could think of. So easy. The two contestants that I had on the phone, they could only get one answer right, both of them. So I had to go into a tiebreaker. I mean, I had like literal questions like name like or how many days in July. You're getting that wrong. I mean, there's
literally only 4 numbers it could be.
What?
Actually, no, 3. Even if you're breaking down, because you would assume it's not February, it's not the shortest month. And so that would leave it like 29, 30, 31. You guess those 3, you're going to be right. Even 29? If you don't stop and think about
29,
30, 31.
Right. But there's no 20. The only 29 is February on leap year.
Right. Well, okay. No.
So you would have got that one wrong too. This is what you're saying. Are you looking at your calendar app?
Yeah.
Nah.
You think I would know I do schedules every day, but I never look a day ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
It might as well be Wednesday for me.
I know.
Oh, shit. Guess you only have to guess 2 numbers. So it still holds true. If you guess those 3 numbers, you're 100% going to be right.
Well, yeah, I know that you keep kind of pointing to your knuckles.
Yeah, because you could go
30,
like
31.
January, February.
Right.
And figure out what is where. But also, I only look ever a day ahead.
All right, let me
live life one day at a time.
There we go.
Get off today. You can off today.
Rock 2.1 KFMA. It's time for Pop Goes the Evil. 600 KFMA. That's the number to give us a call if you want to be a contestant. It's a super easy trivia. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. And if you beat your opponent, then you're going to win those tickets to see Pop Evil. And that show's right around the corner. It's on Sunday, July 25th, up at the Marquee Theater, which is a real quick drive. And the doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. So give me a call right now, 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. And we're going to meet our contestants right about now. Let's go to call number 1. Oh, I just hung up on call number 1. Let's do caller, what's your name? Caller, are you there? Does my phones work? Let's go here. Caller, what's your name? Okay. Just call and hang up. This is great. Caller, what's your name?
Leo.
Rubio?
Leo, man.
Leo. Yeah, all right. Leo, cool. Stay on hold. You're going to be one of my contestants, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. All right. And we'll go to the Southern Line. Caller, what's your name?
Michael.
Michael. All right. It's going to be Michael. Wait for me. I'm going to put you on hold real quick. You're going to be one of my contestants.
All right.
All right. It's going to be Leo versus Michael. We're going to find out which one of them is going to win Pop Goes the Evil after Faith No More. It's Rock 2.1 KFMA. Okay. So I want to record this off air.
I hate this microphone.
Yeah, I know. All right, Leo. You there?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, here's the deal, Leo. I'm going to give you 30 seconds on the clock and ask you a bunch of questions. Todd, you got to keep track if they get it right.
Pen me.
Okay. You got a pen right here. Here, let me read.
No throwing things in the studio.
Hey, I'm going to read.
I heard this yesterday too, so
Oh, good. You know.
Know the drill.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So let me reset it because I'm recording this. So I want to make it smooth.
All right.
All right. All right. I got Leo as my first contestant. He knows the drill. I'm going to give him 30 seconds on the clock, and he got to answer as many simple trivia questions as he can. And if he gets more right than his opponent, he's going to win those tickets to Pop Evil. Are you ready, Leo?
Yes.
Okay. Now the clock will begin as soon as I finish asking this first question. What is Superman's Earth name?
Clark Kent.
Correct. All right. What network did Friends originally air on?
ABC.
Incorrect. How many games are in an NFL regular season?
16.
Correct. What is the name of Jack Black's two-man band?
Tenacious D.
Correct. What is 7 plus 15?
22.
Correct. What is the name of the Ninja Turtles rap mentor? Oh, we ran out of time. All right. How many did we get?
Leo got 4 correct.
All right. You got 4. Stay on hold for me, Leo. That's an excellent score, dude.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. We'll go to contestant number 2, Michael. Michael, are you there?
Yes, yes.
All right. Here's the deal. You got 30 seconds to answer these trivia questions. If you get more than your opponent, Leo, within the 30 seconds, you're going to win those tickets to Pop Evil. He got 4 right. Okay, so It's not going to be easy. The clock's going to begin as soon as I finish asking this first question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What is Superman's Earth name?
Bruce Wayne.
Incorrect. What network did Friends originally air on?
No idea.
All right. How many games are in an NFL regular season?
13.
Incorrect. What is the name of Jack Black's two-man band?
Got me on that one too.
All right. What is 7 plus 15?
22.
Correct. What is the name of the Ninja Turtles rap mentor?
Sensei.
Incorrect. Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. When put on the spot, you only got 1 and Pop Goes Evil. That means you lost to Leo. Thank you so much for playing, though, buddy.
Not a problem. Thank you.
All right. Leo, I got good news for you, brother. You won.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you got 4 correct answers in 30 seconds, which was impressive. Your opponent only got 1. So stay on hold for me. We're going to get all your info, and you're going to see Pop Evil Sunday, July 25th. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right on. All right, I'm putting you on hold, and we'll be right back with you, okay?
Sounds great, man. Thank you.
No problem. Rio Goes Evil.
Really easy to count Michael's answers. I feel you needed me for that one.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I hope this doesn't sound too glitchy. Oh, no. I didn't even consider that. So you guys watching the stream, you just heard how decently smooth the game went.
Oh, but do you see the glitches in Vox Pro?
No, I don't see the glitches in Vox Pro. In fact, let's see. Oh, wait, that's something else. Answer as many simple trivia questions. Oh, I just put that on there. So that's smooth for another thing. All right, I think we're going to be okay. Well, let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. We're going live. Going live. Wait, hold on. All right, I got Leo as my first. Rock 102.1 KFMA giving away those tickets for Pop Evil right now with a little game called Pop Goes the Evil. All right, I got Leo as my first contestant. He knows the drill. I'm going to give him 30 seconds on the clock, and he got to answer as many simple trivia questions as he can. And if he gets more right than his opponent, he's going to win those tickets to Pop Evil. Are you ready, Leo?
Yes.
Okay, now the clock will begin as soon as I finish asking this first question. What is Superman's Earth name?
Clark Kent.
Correct. All right. What network did Friends originally air on?
ABC.
Incorrect. How many games are in an NFL regular season?
16.
Correct. What is the name of Jack Black's two-man band?
Tenacious D.
Correct. What is 7 plus 15?
Right. I think he said 15.
I heard
22.
Correct. What is the name of the Ninja Turtles rap mentor? Oh, we ran out of time. All right. How many did we get?
Leo got 4 correct.
All right. You got 4. Stay on hold for me, Leo. That's an excellent score, dude.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. We'll go to contestant number 2, Michael. Michael, are you there?
Yes.
All right. Here's the deal. You got 30 seconds to answer these trivia questions. If you get more than your opponent, Leo, within the 30 seconds, you're going to win those tickets to Pop Evil. He got 4 right. Okay, so It's not going to be easy. The clock's going to begin as soon as I finish asking this first question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What is Superman's Earth name?
Bruce Wayne.
Incorrect. What network did Friends originally air on?
No idea.
All right. How many games are in an NFL regular season?
13.
Incorrect. What is the name of Jack Black's two-man band?
Got me on that one too.
All right. What is 7 plus 15?
Hurts my heart.
22.
Correct. What is the name of the Ninja Turtles rap mentor?
Sensei.
Incorrect. Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. When put on the spot, you only got 1 in Pop Goes the Evil. That means you lost to Leo. Thank you so much for playing, though, buddy.
Not a problem. Thank you.
All right. Leo, I got good news for you, brother. You won. Yeah, you got 4 correct answers in 30 seconds, which was impressive. Your opponent only got 1. So stay on hold for me. We're going to get all your info, and you're going to see Pop Evil Sunday, July 25th. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So congratulations, Leo. We'll give away another pair of tickets for Pop Evil tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock for another rendition of Pop Goes the Evil. Got more coming up on Beef Eating Presents, so keep it right here to Rock 102.1 KFMA. Here's Stained. All right, there you go. All right, so I got to take a quick break on the stream, guys. I hope you guys are playing along. Let me see. Nice. You just found out about my new show, Eduardo. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I got to get Leo's info, so you can't hear that. So we're going to be right back. But keep it right here because I'm going to be doing another pop quiz with you guys to see how sharp you are this morning. And we have a lot more video content that I want to share with you, including a crazy Karen meltdown that you got to see. And that's coming up right after this little break. All right, back just like that. Let me go through some of these comments we have here.
If I stand up, I can see you.
Yeah, but I can't see you, dude. Oh, yeah, I can.
I can tilt this up even.
Let me know when you're ready. You going to stand up the whole time?
Yeah, I'll stay standing.
Okay. I mean, people do that on the radio.
It helps. It frees up your diaphragm, allowing easier breathing.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that was pre-recorded. I had to pre-record that just in case they cursed, because on this game like this and you're missing super easy questions, shit bombs can come out very easily. When you're like, shit.
Oh, pooper doodle.
Mm-hmm. I need that coffee. I got a little backup this morning too, as far as I got this, obviously. But then I also tried this new espresso shot.
Huh.
And
You still do like 5-hour energy nonsense?
No. It's an espresso shot, so it's not like an energy drink. It's just coffee. And then I got super coffee. Super coffee.
That is super coffee.
Yeah, 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Holy.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm gonna stroke out on this shit, but on days that you need to go and keep going, fresh pots. I need my coffee, man. So this is all because, to be honest with you, I just had a shit night's sleep last night. It happens.
Yeah, weird with a thunderstorm.
Right. We're in the middle of a hurricane. Everything's like crashing around me. And my ceiling, like I said earlier in the show, I had no insulation. So it's literally the raindrops on the wood, on the plywood. And so I could hear everything. It was basically like I was inside a cardboard box and the rain was coming down on it. It was loud. Oh, Mike's not even impressed by my caffeine intake. Okay, Mike. I see you.
It's a contest.
No, it's a contest.
Okay, it's a contest.
Okay, so 200 milligrams, that's not that much. That's fine. What if I snort it? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Don't do that. No.
I win. Snorting all of the coffee. Okay. I want to play this crazy Karen here. This lady went mental.
Was it the lady in like the Bed Bath and Beyond? Not the Bed Bath.
Yes.
Beyond. Oh, that was like, stop coming at me while she's full on like arms up, ready to go, chasing after this lady. Yeah, I watched that. That's some nuts.
It was the Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. And she went so crazy. Now, Karens are being posted onto Twitter all the time. That's nothing new, but it really takes a very special Karen to go trending. When Karen's trending on Twitter, it's a special Karen.
Well, Karen's always trending on Twitter at this point.
No, I'm talking in like the top trends. Yeah.
This is mwah.
Right.
Mwah.
All right. So here's this chick. I got to play this. I'm going to try to play this without getting too much echo.
If we need to, I'll do a dramatic reenactment.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Now you see she's charging. It's like Jurassic Park. She looks like a raptor right now. All right, check this out.
Except for she's not clever in the slightest.
Right.
The self-awareness of these people.
Right. I know. At what point are you like, maybe I should
maybe it's me.
Pull it back a little bit.
Maybe this is me.
Yeah. I have the entire store looking at me. I'm on the ground like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
Do you have part 2?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Because the second part with the police is like eye-opening.
All right. Why? You think she's completely mentally ill?
No, the police actually wouldn't escort this crazy lady out of the mall despite having this video.
Privilege? Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
All right, let's listen to some more. Check this out. Yeah, it's weird. It says no sound in the video, but there should be sound. I'm hearing it. So you know, and when I talk, when I have the video up, I'm getting echo. So I wonder why that is.
There's too many buttons.
Maybe. No, it's not too many buttons. Yes, you're supposed to be hearing the audio in question. Okay. I think I have an idea as to why. Oh, I do. Okay, hold that thought. So here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's not even Scott. I do think I know the answer to this, and it might even fix my echo problem.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to get creative here. So let's go in my StreamYard. We got time. Okay, this is going to be good. Cam 2.
Was it picking up this mic?
No, it's not picking up that mic at all. It's 100% a soundboard thing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, but that's okay. So I got input 2, and I got to go input 1 on this one. That might do it. Fish cam. Enter studio.
Oh, I don't like this humidity.
Yeah, I know. It's humid in the studio as well. And I asked them, I thought the air conditioning was broken on this side of the building. And that wasn't the case. It just so happens that they closed the vent to this room. And so Scott probably didn't get around to it, but he needed to go up into the ceiling to open up that vent to give me some air.
One tiny little lever.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm about ready to Mission Impossible that.
Right. Okay, so this is my catfish cam. Hold on, I gotta set this up right. Okay. Saw my gut there. That's good. So this is my
just for you, Rick.
Yeah. My catfish cam. Boom. You see that? Yeah. So I'm looking up. Looking sexy. I dig it. Now, let's see if I can't share this stream here.
Do it. I believe in you.
Just double checking. Or, okay. I'm sorry. I know this is not the most exciting video stream when I'm thinking to see if I can get this to work. But, you know, we're still troubleshooting. We're still trying to figure this stuff out.
Everything's perfect.
On the fly. So, maybe if... But I have this muted, so it might work. All right, let's see if I can get it to work. Hello. There's still an echo. Okay, I don't think that works. Yeah, that doesn't work. Well, now we know. And I don't know if you heard that audio. Did you guys hear that audio of the chick screaming, even though it was a little messed up? It was a little glitchy. But could you hear the audio? Let's say my 7:15. Okay, dude. Scott, you're doing video game news next. 7:35.
Oh, okay.
Get it ready.
Also, I'm not Scott.
Oh, sorry. That's one tech guy to another. Like that was a tech thing. Yeah, you seem like a Scott to me because you and Scott, first off, you guys would get along. And you know things. You guys know things.
No, I only pretend to know things. I
Whatever.
keep on saying this. I only pretend.
Well, okay, Scott. Whatever. My bad, Todd. All right. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing gamer news next.
Ugh.
So those two games, no, it's fine. Those stories are fun. So both those stories together should be good. And I do have that I'm gonna play. That's the internet. Will that work? Oh, that's a good question. That's Fox Pro. Again, just thinking out loud here. Yeah.
$1 million. Good Lord. That's right. Everything from my childhood is valuable now. If only I didn't have a childhood to play with it.
That's a good line. Go with that.
I probably will. If I remember 30 seconds from now.
Uh-huh. All right, Mike said hot over crazy for this one just because she went to the ground.
I mean, that lady is like the pure picture of somebody who just straight up refused to grow up and somehow managed to continue to grow into adulthood.
Yeah. I know. It's insane. And then to go viral, then, your friends and family, assuming you have friends, but your family.
People, you don't have friends. You have people that tolerate you.
Right. And the cops didn't even escort her out. Just for the fact of yelling in a store like that, I don't care what the reason is. That's a nuisance. It's bad for business. Get her out.
Get her out. Like, yeah, I can't imagine. Like, why isn't like the managers in there like, okay, white lady, let's go. Come along.
I know.
Probably because she threw herself on the ground and started acting like a toddler. And everybody's like, does somebody own this? Can you take it out, please?
I know.
Who is responsible for this person?
It's brutal. All right, we got about 45 seconds before we get into gamer news.
Are you just dropping this on my lap?
Yeah, I'll set you up.
Okay.
You're a street correspondent. You got this.
Guess I can use that line to open. Hey, I remembered that line. Wait, what was that line?
What? Street
It'll
correspondent?
come back to me, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, you lost it. It's forever gone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 20 seconds. Do some radio. Rock 102.1 KFMA, that's Shine Down. It's been a big week for gamer news, and here with us to share what's been going on in the world of video games is Todd Marley. Todd, what do you got?
It's important to remember that everything that you had in your childhood is valuable now, so long as you didn't have a childhood to actually play with any of those toys. Those old Nintendo games, especially the Nintendo 64 right now, it's pretty hot, because last week there was a Legend of Zelda cartridge, the gold one, actually still in the box, sealed. That went for $870,000, which is an objectively ridiculous sum of money, but it gets worse.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, you got to take a breath in there between. But yeah, because the fact that they didn't open it up and play with it, it's like a retailer just forgot about it, put it in the back or something.
Leave it there. Yeah.
Now, I mean, it is the gold cartridge. So you would think for $800,000, it would be actual gold, but no.
No. It's just plastic. It's still just plastic in the game. It's the original game. It's the 1.0 game. It hasn't even gotten any of the weird updates that it's gotten over the ages.
Oh, wow.
Regardless of that, somebody found a copy of Super Mario 64 unsealed in the box. That sucker recently went for a top bid of $1.5 million.
Wow. $1.5 million for a Nintendo 64 game.
A Nintendo 64 game sealed in the box, Super Mario 64. Great game. Don't get me wrong. Definitely still worth playing.
Right.
They're not playing that. If you're paying $1.5 million and then you're opening and taking the plastic off that thing, there's something wrong.
Right. That immediately goes back down to $50.
I could just like that one guy just taking, finally, that really rich guy is just like, I can finally do this. I've always wanted to. It just opens it up and drops it into an old N64 and just starts playing like, dude.
Oh,
okay.
that would be fantastic if they did that. But insane that this is, I mean, it makes sense. It's modern day art. It is a collectible if you don't open it out of the box. We all know this, anything. But
everything from our childhoods, basically now.
Serious. No, when I was growing up, I actually used to sell video games at the swap meet for my friend's dad. So he would have these games in abundance, and now I'm kicking myself for not stealing some of these games or buying them and never opening them, because I could honestly retire with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all you got to think is like, someday this one cartridge will be worth $1 million. Yeah,
who would ever predict
nobody?
that?
Nobody. You're like a Nintendo, whatever.
Right?
Maybe your mom would have thought of it though.
I guess.
What else? Now, actually, 2/3 of moms claim to be gamers, identify themselves as gamers.
Segue. I see what you did there. Yeah. So moms are actually playing video games now, huh?
Yes. Moms used to tell their kids to stop playing the video games, but now with phones and a generation that has video games as the core part of their culture coming up now 2/3 of moms across America, at least in some form, identify as a gamer, which is a huge metric shift from literally, again, everything from our childhood.
Yeah, so now they're still telling their kids to stop playing video games, but it's only because it's now their turn.
Right, exactly.
Clear. Yeah, I found my out. That's why I was just like, oh, I got it. I got my out. There you go. Yes, very good. Good job.
High energy.
Mm-hmm.
See what standing up does for you?
Yes, I know, but at the same time, I'm like, you got to breathe in between there as well.
I was still good, man.
Yes,
I was
you
going
were.
into DM mode.
Yes, you were. Let's see. What can I get for a well-used original duck hunt? Probably about $15.
$3.50.
Yeah. Oh, $3.50?
$3.50.
$3.50. Should do a podcast. What are you talking about, Gene? This kind of is a podcast, right?
Okay, so we'll do a podcast after. Okay, we'll do a podcast after this. Let's do the whole thing over again, but good, and then put it on the internet.
No, can't do it good. Who's taller, Todd or Beef? Well, I'm sitting down.
Probably Beef. I'm pretty short, actually.
It's definitely me. Come on, you know that. I mean, we've known each other for a decade.
Yeah.
Unless you got extensions in your leg that I don't know about.
Depends on how slouchy Brief is being.
You called me Brief.
Brief is being brief. Words are hard.
Yeah.
I don't use them a lot.
Trust me. Oh, I know.
I don't go talking to people.
I've been tripping over words all morning long.
Professionally, you could say.
Mm-hmm. No, trust me now. Like, I know that some of these breaks and some of the words that I've tripped over, that I have the consultant listening today, because I meet with him tomorrow and he's just writing it down. And then so tomorrow when I sit and we have our little Zoom, he's going to be like, you know, you should
literally every time you tried to talk.
Yeah, you should probably stop
you
messing up
do that.
words.
It's not working out.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, yeah, I could read. I could speak. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. All right, so coming up on the program, we just did our gamer news. Love hurts. There's one way to get back at X. I wouldn't recommend it, but this is one way to do it. And we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. We're also going to be doing another edition of Faker Florida. That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Then you could apply for jobs on TikTok with TikTok resumes. That's ridiculous. And if you hire anyone based off a TikTok resume and you find that they're not really good at their job, that's on you.
I mean, unless you want their job to be doing stuff on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, I guess it's probably a good place to look.
Right. Speaking of jobs, there was an entire staff that all walked out and quit together. They went viral for a sign that they left on their way out the door.
That's
so
Burger King.
Share that.
Come on, man.
Well, that was a tease. I wasn't going to give them the Burger King part, but it's okay.
I mean, the sign's the real golden. Mwah.
Yes. And what else we got? Oh, what you won't hear on the stream, but we'll hear on the air is Radiohead's remix to Creep. They basically made a screwed up and chopped version. Tom York did, which screwed and chopped is essentially slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys know that was a popular form of music in the 90s, based out of Texas and the South. When you're on cough syrup, you really enjoy the sound of slowed down music. And for whatever reason, Tom's trying to bring that back with Creep. He needs to stop messing around with Creep.
Creep was already slow.
I know. So he made it so slow that when you listen to it, you actually go back in time.
It's amazing.
So yeah, we have a lot of show sheet to go, and we're only about halfway through. So we're gonna hit this quick segment after STP. And yeah,
the Faker Florida segment.
Faker Florida's at 8. Yeah,
that feels like an 8 o'clock segment, though. Oh, you mean Love Hurts?
Yeah, I'm doing
That's
Love.
The one you want.
Yeah, it is an 8 o'clock.
I don't feel the story right now, though. My love is full.
That's true. You do one morning show and you get engaged. I'm on morning show number 6. Still just in a regular relationship. Committed relationship, yes. Which is weird. I mean, I don't even this is gonna sound pretty lame, but I'm not even really looking porn. I know. I'm like, what's happening to me? What's going on?
You're getting old. The things you used to love are all boring and cynical.
I know. I'm getting content. I'm getting.
There's nothing new in the porn scene. You've seen it all already.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
we know that.
There's only so much of a culture that you can invest into before you've seen it all.
Good luck and TikToking my job away. Yeah, maybe I am getting old. Yeah,
it happens to all of us.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just have to try harder. I have to try to look at porn.
You really
harder.
have to. It's important to carve out some time in the day for yourself, Beef. Yeah. Do the things that you enjoy.
Exactly. And I try. Oh, I try. We still got Google It. That's coming up here in a little bit.
Your Google foo is strong.
Oh, speaking of OnlyFans, it's funny because there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing with the show. The consultant was like, hey, you gonna do anything with the OnlyFans? OnlyFans is a big deal. And I'm like, well, that's funny you said that because I actually wrote down, what if we did an OnlyFans model of the week? And here's my pitch. And let me give it to you real quick. Before you get ahead and be like, oh, wait a second, Beef, you're just being a perv. No, the reality is big porn has been taking away jobs for many years now. Now we have an opportunity here and we have a lifestyle where
true independent porn contractors.
Yes, here, supplying the content, locally produced content from Tucson women, right? So why give your money to big porn when you could support a single mother locally here?
Think local.
Yeah, think local. Well, actually, spank local. So, you have that right here in the palm of your hand, and it's the OnlyFans. So if we did do a local OnlyFans girl of the week, it would literally be only local locally only, just kind of spotlight.
Only local fans.
We're supporting small business is really what it comes down to.
Only small business.
Yes.
Only small business fans.
Yes.
With big kickballs.
So, yeah, I think that's going to happen. And it's going to happen here soon. We'll probably start doing promos for it in the next week or two.
You'll find some time to research, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure people, you know, what we'll get is people submitting their OnlyFans model of the week. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. And then we'll feature that because, you know, the KFMA website and KLPX website used to have the hot babe of the day or week.
Right.
And those are just stock images and it's like whatever. But if we did the OnlyFans model of the week, it's local and we would have fresh images consistently to
bring back the rock girls.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That was STP. It is time for Love Hurts. Here's a great story about how to get back at your ex, even though I do not recommend it. But there was a woman who was jaded over an ex-boyfriend, and this is out of China. Her ex-boyfriend screwed her over. I'm assuming. Now, I don't know who was right or who was wrong in this scenario. I just know that the woman's revenge was very sweet. So what she did was she had a friend get her ex's car for her. Now, okay, that's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
stealing the car.
That's right off the bat.
And then she drove around breaking 50 traffic laws in 2 days. What she did was she ran 49 red lights and was also caught speeding. So
she just on the traffic cams and just instead of like trying to avoid them, she's trying to set high scores.
100%. And within 2 days, it's amazing she didn't get in a car accident, but she ran 50 or 49 red lights and was caught speeding once. So one was a radar camera, and then the other 49 was a red light camera.
Oh, she just kept on going. She was actually just searching for a cop to come pull her over.
Mm-hmm. Now, if she would have got away with it, it would have been the ultimate revenge for this cheating boyfriend. And again, I'm assuming he cheated. He needs to have some kind of like really bad backstory for me to get behind what this woman did, because it was a super felony. And this is in China too, so they probably just, you know, execute her.
Just appeared her. Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, let's say they didn't and she got away with it. And then he was stuck with, say it's $200 for every time you run a red light.
Yeah. With a multiplier for everyone because you could repeated felony.
Brilliant. So I want to ask
probably
you.
A strong word there, but still.
Yeah. 600 KFMA, 600, 53, some.
Professionals.
Yeah. What is the revenge you got on your ex? Have you ever gotten revenge on an ex? Nothing to this extreme, obviously, nothing that's criminal. But if you have a good revenge on an ex story, I want to hear it. 600 KFMA. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with another edition of Faker Florida next. Yeah, the consultant's like, remember the number.
I don't know if it qualifies as revenge, but I remember like being with the chick I was before, Melanie, and we're getting married. And I remember right before I broke up with her, talking to her about Dungeons and Dragons and things, and going like, I think this Mel has a crush on me. And like a week later, breaking up with Heidi and going off like.
Oh, so you broke up one girl to go to the next?
Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
But we weren't.
That's
it
what
wasn't
girls
like
do. That's what girls do. It's like they don't move on until they have already something lined up.
The thing with the previous one wasn't really healthy to begin with.
Yeah.
So it was already doomed. It wasn't a question of if it's going to end. It was just when.
Right. So my question to you is, why not just end it if it's not healthy?
Sex is fun.
Yeah, okay. I'll accept that answer. Sex is fun, so we'll go with that. Understandable.
Yeah.
So you're like, you went from sex to having more sex.
Basically what that relationship devolved into.
Right. Now you get that Canadian sex. But how often are you going to be visiting? Now that you're engaged,
well, no, it was more now that COVID is ending and Canada is loosening up all of its little lockdowns. Because that was the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Here's the story with Mel coming down. Like she had getting back out of here, she had to get a COVID test within 3 days of flying back into Canada. That's pretty standard fare. But like So we got here, we landed back in Tucson on the 4th of July.
Right.
The next morning on the 5th, we go to we go to Walgreens, we get her test because she's got to get this in a couple days. She's flying out on Wednesday and it's Monday.
Right.
Well, turns out that FedEx decided to take the Monday off for the 4th of July weekend because they didn't take the Sunday off, I guess. I don't know what it was. So they didn't send the samples in to get the thing turned over in 24 hours. So she had to put her flight back another day. And then almost literally while she's on the phone with Delta, waiting to talk to the agent again to move it back again because we haven't got the results. She got the results after an hour of being on hold, her results finally got emailed to her. And she's like, oh, good, I can get this flight.
Yeah. It's stressful. It's stressful to travel right now, especially long distances and not internationally, but
yeah, international is just a whole other ball of wax. And then Canada until it was 5 o'clock on the 5th that they were like, if you fly in here, you will have to spend $2,000 and spend 2 weeks in a Canadian hotel, and we will monitor the crap out of you and bring you all your food and all of this. We were trying to avoid that by hours originally.
It's silly too, because it's a racket. And this whole, okay, I got a COVID test 3 days before I got on the plane because I got to wait for the results. Well, you can literally get COVID or come in contact with it
in those 3 days. Yeah.
Right after you take the test, and you got 72 hours. So, I think this happened. Well, this did happen to a lady who went full Karen on a cruise ship. She had COVID, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. And she had a pretty rough case of it. But then she recovered and she was getting tested and she showed up negative, and she was fine to go onto the cruise ship. So she got on the cruise ship, they tested again, and she showed up positive again. She didn't have any symptoms, but she still had.
I saw a picture of that.
Yes.
Where they sealed her ass up in plastic.
They did. They sealed everything that she had in plastic. The hazmat team came in. She's screaming that she has asthma, blah, 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 wearing a mask, full blown having a meltdown.
Listen, if you can scream, you're okay.
Right. So when that happened, her argument was that she still had high COVID antibodies or whatever that just makes her show up positive for tests.
That's not true.
I know. The reality is, and the internet was quick to point out, it was very much a Typhoid Mary situation. And she didn't realize that or wanted to acknowledge that she could be still shedding virus. But this virus is so strange to so many different people, and people, react to it differently, that she was one of those carriers that just continued to carry months after she was initially infected. And her dumbass tried to go on a fucking cruise ship.
Right.
Stay off the cruise ships, lady.
Stay home. You are fine, lady. The cruise is not that fun, I assure you.
No, cruises suck. But, if you could possibly can still be contagious, or, you went through COVID, how shitty it was. She got her ass kicked by it. So the fact that she's immediately trying to recover and go on a cruise ship, it just makes you just smack your head. I can't believe people are like this.
Selfish.
Typhoid Karen is what we'll call her. Eric wrote that he got his ex-wife deported. And be careful of this there, Todd, because you moved to Canada.
It's on the table.
Yeah. If you do move to Canada, Toronto, I don't know. But I guess that's where the Northeast is, where Trailer Park Boys is based out of. So that's cool. Also, Letterkenny, I think maybe the Northeast. Maybe that's the mid-Canadian range. I just watch, Schitt's Creek. I've been watching a lot of Canadian TV lately. And the more I watch Canadian TV, the more I'm like, man, I want to live in Canada. This seems pretty nice. I would even live in a trailer park in Canada and hang out with Ricky, Bubbles, and Jules because, they make it seem so fun. They make trailer park living seem fun.
Hey, it seemed all right. It didn't seem so bad.
Yeah. Which I'm sure that's not the case. Obviously, American trailer parks, not fun.
Not fun at all. The Canadian, though, it's amazing. You just make something Canadian, all of a sudden everything's about it. That's
right.
That explains the entire existence of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of jealous that you have that opportunity. I wish my girlfriend had dual citizenship. I like a lot of Canadian bands.
Right.
Canada doesn't seem like that bad of a place, man. I've been to Vancouver. It's like Seattle. Beautiful, a lot of rain. So it's a cool town. And so I like that West Coast vibe of Vancouver, and it's not as cold as the Pacific Northwest in Toronto. Oh, look at that. Screaming Dean back on the stream. Dean says, "Good morning, guys. Good to see you, Brad. Hope all is well, brother."
Yeah, yes, he did.
That's how you
That's how you say that. That is accurate.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for you at KFC.
Don't talk about food, please.
Why? Are you still hungry?
I'm always hungry. That's not true. I'm hungry now.
Dude, we just watched you eat. Like,
you watched me eat one donut over 2 hours.
That was a bear claw, man. It was the size of an entire bear. All right, we got to take a quick break on the stream. We're going to hit the reset and be ready for Faker Florida. So keep it right here on the stream and comment amongst yourselves. Have fun with it. You know, get ready because I got more pop quizzes and games to play with you guys. So I appreciate you hanging out on the stream as we build it up. And let me know if anything sounds wonky. So far, I'm assuming it's so far so good. So, all right, we'll be right back. What's wrong with my form, Eric? Trying to wake up. So I got to do that by pumping the guns for the stream. And as you can tell, I'm a little winded. But, all right. You tell me what I did wrong with my push-up form. That I want to know. If you could write that out in text. Because I'm pretty sure that I did pretty good. All right. Taking a little second here to regroup. BB guns. All right. That's fair. Bag away. That's oh. I've been slacking. Okay, I've been slacking. I'm trying to bring it back. I got to do this tease real quick. Hold on. The stories that come out of Florida are so crazy that I like to put them together once a week and add a fake headline in a game that we call Faker Florida. You can win tickets to FC Tucson if you play along by calling 600 KFMA after AWOL Nation on Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right. How's that for a tease?
I feel teased.
Nice.
You know, make $200 doing Dungeons and Dragons this weekend.
I don't know if I can do it this weekend.
No,
$200.
I made $200 this weekend.
Oh, nice. Yeah, being a dungeon master.
Professional.
We'll talk about that after Faker Florida.
Virtual D&D weekends.
That is a brag.
Sorry if this sounds weird, but the screw is loose on the microphone.
All right, don't break anything.
I'm not keeping things from breaking. There. That's one thing that's less likely to fall off.
All right. All right, we got the Faker Florida coming up. See if you can accurately predict which one of these headlines is not a genuine headline from the great mistake of Florida. See what I did there? Hey, Todd, you've been, you did the show with me 10 years ago. Remember when I was playing this AWOL Nation before anyone else in the nation? Second person, actually.
Yeah, we played this early.
6 months before a crossover in the radio. I called it. By the time people started listening to it and be like, did you hear this song? We were already sick of it. But
We were playing Macklemore too before he took off.
Yep. Yeah, that thrift shop. A lot of stuff there in 2010. Oh, we've been around the block. All right, let's do this Faker Florida. I do still have those Desert Diamond beef tips, Rick. I think I have one this Thursday.
You're fine. Just come with it off the top of your head.
The Desert Diamond beef tips?
Yeah, just come with it off the top of your head. You're fine.
No, yeah, right. That's a callback. I get it. Like, don't play roulette.
Technically a tip.
Mm-hmm. My shoulders and biceps were 100% squaring it down. You just couldn't tell from that angle.
And from my angle, I didn't look. It was disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's pretty good.
He pointed his butt right at me.
Yeah, I banged out 25.
I also didn't count. That's probably true.
It's 100% true.
He went more than 10, and that was like, wow, I thought it was only going to do 10. And that was the last thought I had about it.
The reality is you can go back on the stream.
You count it.
And count it for yourself.
Fact.
Yeah. And on the last one, I like to go all the way down. I go down all the way down on all of them, but then I hold it for a little bit and then I bring it back up slowly. Oh, pump those pecs. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Beef, you're very tough.
I know. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. Rock 102.1, it's AWOL Nation with Sale. It's time for another edition of Faker Florida. So I'm going to give you some headlines here, and you have to try to guess which one of these 5 headlines that I have are fake, because 4 of them are actual headlines from the great state of Florida. It's as simple as that. Rock 102.1, 600 KFMA is the number. Todd's going to be guessing as well. So you got to try to beat Todd and guessing what is the fake headline. Let me go through these. First headline: couple sues Catholic school for not hating LGBTQ hard enough. Second headline: man caught smuggling drugs inside his pet python. Next headline: an elderly couple caused a traffic backup as they drove their motorized scooters down the highway to the beach. Next headline: a woman who kept trying to kiss random strangers at a bar called 911 to report the business for not enforcing social distancing rules. Basically ratting herself out.
Yeah.
And final headline: a woman in Florida wound up setting her mobile home on fire after an argument over a missing towel. It was her lucky towel. It was the towel that she got high with. Wanna get high? 600 KFMA, if you think you know which one of these headlines is the fake headline. And if you guess correctly, you win tickets to FC Tucson versus their game against New England Revolution. That's at Keno North Stadium on Saturday, July 17th. So this Saturday, with the gates opening up at 6 p.m. and the game starting at 7. Now, which one of these, Todd, if you could help eliminate one of the fake headlines, which one of them do you think is fake?
Which one do I think is fake?
Yeah, out of the 5 headlines.
The one
that I read.
going to the beach didn't seem very Florida.
Right? Well, you don't think Florida has beaches?
No, I know Florida has beaches.
Surrounded by beach.
It wasn't. That's not even Florida worthy. Like, it's not crazy enough. Like, you can find that could have easily been a Texas story.
I think
that could have been a California story.
Right. And I think you're holding on to the beach part of the story a little too much, because that story is 100% true. An elderly couple in Florida did cause a traffic backup as they drove their motorized scooters down the highway. Now, their destination is really irrelevant. The fact is, they had those Walmart scooters that they were cruising down the highway with, and people had to go around them.
Correctly. That still doesn't seem like out of the ordinary.
Well,
like,
it is. It is.
I'm unimpressed, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, you should be impressed, because, for them to have the balls to say, here, let's just go onto this on-ramp.
Listen, 10 miles an hour is like, whoa, guy, they're fine on the freeway.
Not on the Florida highway. Everyone knows they go 20 miles over the speed limit in Florida. All right, so that one was a real headline. So 0 for 1. Care to take another guess?
No, I'm terrified right now.
All right, give me a guess.
Here,
let me read them real quick. These are the ones that are remaining.
Put me on the plot again.
Yeah, the couple sues Catholic Church for not hating LGBTQ hard enough.
Nah, that feels real.
Man caught smuggling drugs inside his pet python. A woman kept trying to kiss random strangers at a bar and then called 911 to report the business for not enforcing social distancing rules. And then a woman wound up setting her mobile home on fire after an argument over a missing towel. Want to get high?
I don't think the drugs and the towel, like like, you don't feed your drugs to your snake, people. Just don't do that. Do not feed drugs to your pet, and then, like, that's just risking your drugs too inside of a python. Like, I've seen videos of pythons getting like beach towels pulled out of them, but not.
All right, the
cocaine.
verbal thought process is too long. You got to give me a guess. Which one of these do you think is fake?
That one, the python, and the Florida woman, the mobile home.
You got to pick one.
Only one of those is fake.
Yes, only one is fake.
It's the mobile home.
Incorrect. Yeah, the woman who set her mobile home on fire.
I should have assumed that Florida person would burn their own face off.
Absolutely, and it's all over a missing towel. And it happened a little while ago. Her name was Robin Hamilton. She's 57 years old. She looks like she lived 3 lifetimes in her face. And she got an argument over a missing towel, and that was enough to set her ablaze, literally.
Then right about the lizard. Then is the about the lizard.
It's not a lizard. It's a python.
Python is but snake. Listen,
I mean, yes and no. Yes, you're correct. That's a fake headline. And no, you're not right because it was your third guess. Now, the other two real headlines of Faker, Florida this week, the couple that sued the Catholic school for not hating LGBTQ hard enough is 100% real.
that feels real.
They
That felt real.
also paid $1.35 million to get their kids enrolled in that school. So, that's a very Lori Loughlin-esque.
If you're going to pay $1 million for something, do make sure they're hating the things you want to hate before you sign the paperwork.
That's true. They're like, what am I paying $1 million for if you're not teaching them to hate the gays?
Like, I feel like you can afford to do the proper research on that. That's on you.
Yes. And finally, the true story coming out of Florida. This was from a little while ago. The woman in Florida who kept trying to kiss random strangers was getting denied and then called 911 to report the business for not enforcing social distancing rules because she was able to basically force her kissing on all these patrons. So that's your edition of Faker Florida. I hope you're playing along at home. We got more. I still have those tickets to give away for FC Tucson, so we'll do that a little bit later. But I'll give you an update on how you can apply for a job using TikTok. It's a new trend that I'm not necessarily down with, but I'm going to share you that story next after the break. Clear. All right,
I thought we were doing that as a ticket giveaway. I was getting confused.
Well, yeah, but nobody called for the FC Tucson ticket, so. All right, yeah, welcome to KFMA.
Yeah, we should run that differently instead of, because hitting with
We'll talk about that off the show.
all right, that's fine.
All right, let me go through these comments here to see if anybody guessed it before you did.
Almost everybody probably.
Maybe. Oh, the fake one snake. Yeah, so let's see.
Oh, good. My phone just says we heard another flood warning.
Is it raining right now?
I do not know. We don't have any windows.
Yeah, that's a good call.
According to Google, we're not raining right now, but it just gave me it also gave me another flood warning, so we might get more rain later.
Right. That stuff seems
40% chance of precipitation today. Looks like it's not till the evening.
right.
According to whatever this Google weather is.
Yeah, I can't do them with no hands, Rick. That's a C push-up. I know what you're talking about. Elderly Peeps, Florida, Senior Bikers Club. So, yeah, there's a couple fake guesses. The fake one, Gittins was the first person to say the Python story was fake. Then Mike seconded that. So that was good. So, yeah, you guys did pretty good on that edition of Faker Florida. We do need Stripper Robin over here. The thing is, when Stripper Robin calls me or texts me, I'll let her know I made the jump. She actually has my cell phone number, and she calls randomly from random numbers. I can't call her because, Stripper Robin, she changes her number probably every other week. She forgets to pay a bill or runs out of minutes. Who knows? Stripper Robin. But yes, we did. Everybody got rained on last night, Dean. Place got flooded. Trees got uprooted. Chairs got thrown against walls. I mean, I broke a chair. Todd's apartment got flooded.
Also true.
Let's see. My Kia was able to make it. Thank you for the concern. I went through all the puddles in my Kia Soul.
And it only got halfway up the car going through them.
Yeah. It floats. It's a little boat.
I think my car is who's got a smaller car here? I think because I got the Chevy Spark. If you got a Kia.
Oh, Kia Soul's way better than a Chevy Spark.
Bigger, at least. Better, I don't know.
I think better.
Probably.
I'm going to say better for.
I like my tiny car, a very tiny car.
I'll give you two reasons why it's better. Well, one, it's not as tiny. Mine's technically a wagon, and I can fit a lot of stuff in it.
It's not
two,
a tiny car, not a tiny Kia.
The Kia is like a poor man's Toyota. Those cars are built to last, man. They got this super warranty, and this is like a Kia commercial right now, and I assure you it's not. But I love my Kia. The thing runs so good, and Kia just has your back, and just hey, this thing's never going to break down on you. So drive it for 300,000 miles. Enjoy. And only pay $5,000. It was no, my car was 22 or something. It was cheap. Oh, wow. Natalie has a RAV. RAV4, and she almost has 349,000 miles on
That's
it.
a lot of miles to have on
That's
any vehicle. That's
insane. Yes, but they're building cars to last now, which is great. How many miles you got on your little Spark there?
My Spark's only got like 25K.
Okay, so it's brand new Spark.
Yeah, still pretty new.
Okay,
It's
what year?
2020.
Okay, I'm not hating on it.
No,
And
it's a nice little car. It's a tiny car. It goes around everywhere I need it to go, and it's very tiny.
Right, like it goes around little go-kart tracks.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Takes
I can
those
take it out of
corners
the
well.
golf course, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Like nobody even thinks twice about it.
Yeah, but can you fit your golf clubs in the trunk?
If they leave the back open, yeah.
Nah. Let's see.
It was fun. Like having that, I flew in and out my vacation. I flew in and out of Phoenix because it's a lot cheaper than flying out of Tucson.
Yeah.
So had to drive up there and park, and having me and my son and Mel all get our luggage into that Spark and driving back down. It was a little, thankfully we didn't have any big bags.
Right. You know, I will say, and Natalie commented that her RAV is a Toyota, so Toyotas never break down. We know this. I mean, that's just going to show. Her Toyota's a 98, 349,000 miles. You know, like that's crazy. That's why, have you ever tried to, when you were shopping for your Spark, were you looking at used cars?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you notice how, like, anytime you came across a Toyota, no matter what year and what mileage, it was still more expensive than most of the other used cars that you were looking at?
I didn't specifically notice that, but I don't know if I was looking specifically for something like that.
I did. I mean, every truck, everything was just like, it didn't even matter. I mean, there would be Toyota trucks, those little pickup trucks, like 1988, like Datsuns. No, it's Datsun Toyota.
There were some old, I do remember seeing some older cars where I'm like, why in the hell are you like 120,000 miles and still wanting over 10K for this stupid thing?
Right.
Like,
I'm talking like over $250,000 in those Toyotas. They just don't go down in value. It's nuts. All right. Pop quiz, hot shot. Let's do this. Got another round. I got some more questions to ask you and see who's quickest on the draw.
Proving how little I know.
Yeah. You want to try to beat the streamers?
No. Can't put me on the spot.
No, that's exactly what I'm doing, is putting you on the spot.
Rude.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
just said don't do that.
How many days are there in a fortnight? Should know
A
this,
fortnight?
Yeah.
20.
Oh, incorrect.
No, 14. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said fortnight and I immediately went to DMing, and that's 210-day, which is it's 2 weeks.
I don't need the reason. I just know that was incorrect. First one was incorrect, but yes, you did know it. So you have to answer correctly the first time.
Listen, you should tell me all the rules the first time.
It was very simple. I asked a question, you gotta get it right. All right. Which blood type is known as the universal donor? You gotta be specific
positive
on this. O positive is positively wrong.
AB? I don't know my blood types, and I think Mel's gonna yell at me for that.
Oh, is she a RN?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get into her personal life, but she sells medical equipment.
Okay, let's see if the streamers know it. Seeing there it is. There it is, Mike. O negative.
O negative.
O negative. So I mean, you're close. Yes, O.
At least I had the O. I might not get yelled at.
All right. This one, I feel like you would know, Todd.
You felt like I would know all of these ones. You've almost literally said that every time.
Yeah, I feel like I give you too much credit.
You do.
Okay. What does MSN stand for?
MSN, mainstream media. MSN, mainstream news.
All right. Todd guesses mainstream news.
I don't actually know what that MSN is.
Go to the streamers and see if they know it. Yeah, I see that.
I know MSN.
That.
I've seen MSN 1,000 times. I don't think I've ever openly asked that question. Hey, what does that mean?
Mm-hmm. I know. Neither have I.
And what does NBC mean?
National Broadcast Company. Yeah. So with that, when I came across this question and answer, I was surprised by the answer because I never knew this, but the first person to get it right on the stream, Rick, Microsoft News.
MSN. Oh,
yeah. Did you know Microsoft has their own news channel? It's kind of a big deal.
Kind of. Not really, though.
Now you do. All right. What's our song?
If it's not on Reddit, it's not worth knowing.
I think it is on Reddit.
It probably was on Reddit somewhere.
Uh-huh. Okay. Next question, pop quiz.
I don't like pop quizzes.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at them.
In America, How long are the maternity leaves by law?
0.
Zero's your final answer.
I mean, by law,
By law.
you're supposed to get well, the mother giving birth is supposed to get like 2 months. I don't remember what it was exactly, but the father gets nothing.
I don't think that's true anymore, to be honest with you.
That's what it was 14 years ago.
Yeah, 14 years ago.
And I can only speak from my own personal experience in that time off wasn't a thing.
All right, so you're incorrect. Eric was correct. 3 months. So you're off by a month, but 12 weeks is the correct answer. 3 months. My girlfriend knew this too, and it scared me. I was like, "Oh, you know this one. You're prepared for this, aren't you?" And she's like, "No, just people I work with." No, you know this because I was asking her these other questions, and she didn't know a lot of them. Right?
Right.
I put her on the spot, but then I asked her this question. She's like, 12 weeks. I'm like, oh geez.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, somebody's planning on getting pregnant. So,
But I mean, that's also kind of an issue of like, yeah, the dads don't, at least when I went through it, like I specifically couldn't get any time off for that, had no right to it.
yeah.
The mother of my son got to take some time off, but
I hope that people are watching.
I thought that was
this-
more work related than government related.
Yeah, no, that's work related. Well, by law, you're allowed to get 12 weeks. And I think you have to. So I hope people watching the stream remember this. So next time I play a game for tickets called Beat the Todd, you've
It's real
come
easy.
in. Yeah.
I keep all my brain is on the internet and he told me I couldn't access it.
Yeah. So yeah, you come in positive and you know, thinking that very confident that you could actually
Do it. I'm
overcome.
terrible at trivia. You can't put me on the spot. You want me to ramble on about something? I'll probably know it all.
Really?
No, that was
Okay.
also a lie.
All right. Let's go. You got minute 20. And we're going to do Google it next here. So not on the air. We're going to do it off the air. So these trivia questions that I asked off the top of your head, you guys know it. You know, most of you know it, and that's great. This next one is literally how fast you can find the answer via Google, because I feel like you're going to need to Google these questions to get the answers.
My Google Foo is actually very strong.
Well, good. Then you could try to Google it as well. Because Todd does it. And this is a whole separate show sheet that I didn't send him. That I have these questions. I did that on purpose. You know, just in
Which
case.
is really rude. I kind of needed that to get an advantage.
Yes. All right. I'll look at this too. All right. We are on 24 seconds. Well, that's not working. All right, here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That's Gray Days. Now, for all you out there that like to TikTok, the kids love to TikTok. I've been on it. I've seen some videos. That's just about it. So I wouldn't say I'm an expert by any means, but apparently you could do a lot of different things with TikTok. And the latest thing you can do is create a TikTok resume. This is a thing now.
Video resumes. I mean, that checks out. It's, you know, video introduction. It's video is part of the world now. So why not?
Well, when you say it like that, I'm actually kind of into it because I really think, you know, it's great to include a headshot of some sort when you're applying for a job. And I know I'm not just talking about radio jobs or media in general, because that is important. But I mean, even if you're applying to be a gas station clerk, it's good to put a face with the name. It's not going to hurt.
It helped. It can only help.
Yeah, unless, you know, the picture that you send in is you waking up after not showering for 3 days and having one eye open.
Yeah,
You
that
gotta
one
make
shot
sure.
from Cabo with you with a large smokable is probably not the best one.
It depends on what you're applying for. But they're testing this out for the rest of July. Anyone in the U.S. can search their job listings and apply at TikTokresumes.com. And this is great because there are a lot of people looking for employees. Now, there are people that are complaining that they can't hire anyone because of government assistance. But I think those companies, especially if they're large chains, maybe you should just pay a little bit more and it wouldn't be that much of a problem.
Yeah.
But you have to create the video resume. And I'm saying this, I know I'm telling this to a lot of people that probably don't know what TikTok is. Let's be honest. We got an older demographic here. And B, wouldn't even know where to begin on here, but you guys probably have jobs anyways. But your kids who are just lazy, lounging about, like my daughter, she is 15 and a half. It's about that time for her to get a job, a part-time job. But a lot of places don't hire till 16. So we got to find a place that would hire a teenager at 15 and a half and then try to get her hired at this job. And I think if you're going to be able to hire teenagers or you're going to hire teenagers, then taking TikTok resumes is the way to go.
Might be the way to go. Well, it's the future of the media, and it helps to work within what they can do. Although there's something to be said about having that skill of also having the paper resume to go through it. It's a way to show off a particular skill set that you can't normally do.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Do you do a TikTok dance in your TikTok resume?
Well, again, context matters. It depends on the job you're going for.
Right.
If your job is to make viral videos for some whatever company, maybe saying you're willing to throw out whatever robot.
No, I'm saying dance, 100% dance. If it's a TikTok resume, throw in your experience and your qualifications.
It is a requirement. It is not actually a TikTok resume unless it has the TikTok dance.
If you can follow a TikTok dance, then it shows that you can follow instruction and you could learn.
I mean, that is a few important skills. I guess, again, context matters. Depends on the job you're going for.
All right. Well, if you're out there and you're filling out a TikTok resume, you better dance. And once you get that job, let me know because I'll be here to congratulate you. We got more Beef Vegan Presents coming up after the break. Stick around. Clear. All right. Yeah, I'd be TikToking.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, be a stripper, yes, that's a good TikTok video. If you're applying to be a stripper, definitely need a TikTok dance.
No,
applying for Burger King. Yeah, do the TikTok dance anyway. It's not going to hurt.
You obviously never applied to be a stripper. You don't even fill out the application.
What do you mean I've never applied to be a stripper?
Obviously, you never did.
Really? With this body?
Yeah. Rick said, we need Mario on 5 days a week. Eye candy. No offense, Todd. You don't think Todd's the eye candy too? Look at this. He's touching his boobs. There you go. Do you like it? He's got like a mohawk thing going on. It's not sexy about that.
I got that half mohawk. I got the split mohawk, the headset mohawk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, everyone's volunteering. So, we don't have a budget for 5 days a week. Because, I mean, if we have like Todd come in 5 days a week or Mari come in 5 days a week, then it's going to be very difficult for the company to explain why no one's getting paid. These are guests. Everyone's guests. So,
I'm here for the love of the arts.
Exactly.
And be asked a lot.
I did. Rick says, show us your tits, but don't do that.
No, negative. You have no. Again, if there's something that you love to do, don't do it without getting paid.
That's like the Joker said. Gittin says, I like Todd. All right. You like
That's good. That makes two people now.
Yeah. That's two. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not included in that, but I have a fiance.
Yeah, keeping track.
It's called growth.
Right. All right, got to hit the reset. And then when we come back, we're going to be doing not only Google it, that's going to be some harder trivia. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'll do this right now. I want to talk to you guys about this on the stream. So Sports Illustrated is more inclusive now, right?
That's important.
Yeah, it's the world that we're living in. And all for it. Okay. I don't need runway shows with all 90-pound anorexic supermodels. No curves.
Curves is no fun.
Yeah. I do like the realistic nature of mine. But at the same time, if you're going to do these fashion shows, I think it's very important to be able to, how do I put this? Give the models outfits that best represent them and best fit them and make them look best. And, whenever we're wearing something, look, I'm wearing a t-shirt here, t-shirt that's tight on the shoulders to show off my shoulders because that's good. Loose on the belly. Go tight on the belly. That's not good. It's not pointing it out. It's not showing off, any of my strengths. Is showing off my weaknesses. That's kind of how you dress, right? You want to dress to showcase the strengths that you have and then hide the weaknesses. I don't know why I got to come up with this strategy for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit fashion show. Now, this first picture, lovely model with a bikini, she rocks it. Nothing wrong here, right? She looks fantastic. She looks like a normal model.
She looks like she's earned that bikini body. This
girl is a TikTok influencer. She's super cute in a lot of different pictures as well. I don't like this.
That picture's not very flattering, but she looks like she's pretty cute.
She is. And she got a great body and everything. But again, they put her in a bikini, or I'm sorry, just a one-piece bathing suit that's meant for like a Kate Moss type. So it's going to make her not look great in it. But she actually looks way better than that bathing suit would allow. This, this is good. I can see that on the beach. This one, right? Again, there's, again, I guess I'm not a fashion designer, so I don't know. But my first glance at this is like, it seems like this bathing suit was meant for somebody else, right?
Right. It doesn't feel like they're changing the fashion or adjusting the fashion for the body type. They're just like, hey,
that's my argument. They're like,
let's use the skinny person look and just put it on somebody bigger.
Exactly. Right. We're just using skinny person clothes to put on the bigger women. And that's
saying it's beautiful.
Right.
Which, I mean, all these women are absolutely beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like get the right outfit for it.
All these women would turn us down in the bar. We know this.
Absolutely.
Okay? This is a good fit. That's not a problem. This is a good fit. That's not a problem. That's not the best fit, but it's a thong, so I get it. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. We got the wrap. See, there's that influencer again. She's super cute. Now, this is a good fit. So she's she got the high-waistedness, covers it up. I feel like I'm Joan Rivers right now. I don't know why, but this segment is called Hot Chicks. Hot Chicks! So that's good. Hot chick. That's good. Hot chick.
Yeah, I agree with you that these don't feel very designed.
Right. It just, again, putting skinny chick clothes on, not skinny chick. This is okay, though. I dig that. Hot chick. This is nice. Oh, I like this. Who's she?
That's like peak 80s mom right there.
Yeah, I think she was a teenager in the 80s.
Yeah, I got this swimsuit back in 1984 when I was in high school, and I just never got rid of it.
Let's see. There you go. So this is Sports Illustrated's runway. I guess a real model snuck in there. Well, what is this chick doing? Get out of here with your non-eating. See, I'm not looking for the real models. I'm looking for the real people. This TikToker, again, her name's Natalie. I don't know who she is, but apparently she has a ton of followers and she's super cute. So I dig it. Oh, I dig it. 242.
Well, Christina, good news. These people also miss doing fashion design.
Oh, look at that. So this is a good bathing suit for that TikTok influencer, Natalie. Hot chicks. So, okay. I honestly just want to show off some my dream.
Then it clicks.
Right.
All right. Well, we got the thumbnail now.
All right. So we had, I mean, a girl could watch. She understands. I still appreciate that. Yeah. But that's my gripe, Laura. If you're going to be inclusive, that's great. But why put them in unflattering swimwear? Like, again, just put them in something that fits them. And
design something for their body. That was the point of this show.
That is designed for them. Yes. And I think they missed that. So the intention was there, but the execution was not.
Like celebrating the bodies. You want to celebrate all bodies. Absolutely great. All women are beautiful creatures. Mm-hmm. Just if you're going to do the fashion show, actually do it for them, mm-hmm. for them themselves. Oh, well, not my circus, not my monkeys.
You know what I want to do? %. Okay. Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement here. I was afraid to even talk about this and go down that because I didn't want to be perceived the wrong way.
And then you just did it anyway?
Well, yeah, because I had to be honest with myself because it bothered me. You know, I was just like, but you know, where I came from before.
I don't think it's not. I mean, if they're going to put it out there, it can't be inappropriate to stop and talk about it.
Right.
Like, but there wasn't
It's criticism is what it is. It's constructive criticism.
You're not trying to walk up and take a dump on their front lawn. So.
Exactly. All right, let me do a tease real quick. Oh, I got some other crazy stuff to show you. I'll show you this right after my tease. This photo is like, this mugshot's like, oh, yeah, I could see that. Coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents, I'm going to let you know exactly what America's #1 simple pleasure is after Bad Wolves. Can you tell I lost my place there? That's how I like. Slow breakdown. Can you tell I lost my place there?
With the thing that we're doing.
I was going to do Not Your Dog, but that's okay. I'll do the
whatever. Just
simple
switch
pleasure.
the.
Okay. Get into this. So I'm going to read the headline first. This is just for the streamers. So the headline is Man Arrested in Mesa Motel after gun reportedly found in baby carrier. Now you're like, oh, this terrible. This is a terrible news story for sure. You're like, who would do something like that? And then you look at the mugshot and you say, oh, yeah, this guy
look on the stream
would do something like that. So I'm going to show you right here. I'm waiting for
professional
it to pull up.
broadcasting.
No, relax, dude. I'm waiting for it to pull up. We're not on the air. This is for the stream.
Professional streaming.
There you go.
Which is still broadcasting. Day 6.
That's still it's out of my hands when it's the internet. All right, here we go. Just waiting on it to pull up. I did have a good setup. You know, I'm gonna zoom in. You're just gonna get this one, okay? So again, the headline is Man Arrested in Mesa Motel after gun reportedly found in baby carrier. And you're like, who would do something like this? And then all of a sudden you look at the mugshot and you go, oh, that guy would do something like this.
Yeah. Yep. I believe it. Is that tattooed hair?
Yes, that is no, just a tattoo in general and replacement of hair. There's still hair kind of growing on it, but he has a tattooed head, of course, tattooed face. Looks dumb, got dumb written all over his face. In fact, I can't read those tattoos on his face, but if you look real close, I would not be surprised if it said dumb or I am stupid or I'm with stupid. Stupid is me. A lot of different options here. That gun too. Look at that clip that he has in the gun. It's like a Tommy gun, handgun.
I didn't even know. I hadn't even gotten past his face.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Why do you need that clip?
To murder lots of people, man.
What are you doing with your day that you're like, yeah, I want to turn this 9 into a Tommy gun?
Yeah, gangster. Just straight up gangster. See, I just tried to enlarge that photo again. This is what
now it's trying to, and it freaks out loading. That makes sense.
That's see. And
give up, abort.
All right.
Oh, nope, this is it. This is our life now.
No. But yeah, I don't even know what kind of gun that is. It looks nice.
Like that's gotta like even practically speaking with that gun, if you're using it on the regular basis, that's some serious wrist strain there. Like pulling something with that much weight down at the bottom of a 9. Like, come on, guy, you're killing yourself.
Yeah, I believe he got that gun straight out of Grand Theft Auto.
Like that's the only place that people think that that's practical or useful. Like,
yeah, that's definitely a drive-by clip. You know.
So you know what else is a drive-by clip? A normal like clip.
AK-47.
Yeah, just a normal like clip and a 9. Like you're driving past. Like if you could get off more than 9 shots there, you're slowing down too much.
You're being too practical for the gangsters doing the drive-by.
Listen, this is practical advice. If you're going to do a drive-by, you got to keep up a certain speed. That's the point. So they can't get.
Okay.
So I can't believe I have to explain this.
No, you don't. All right, let's go on. We got 8 seconds here. Here we go. All right, Rock 102.1 KFMA. Let's talk about simple pleasures. There was a recent survey that asked people, what is your number one simple pleasure? A simple pleasure is just something that you have that's around you on a regular basis that you can go to just to find a little bit of comfort on a regular day, any other day. And when they asked this question to a bunch of people, I got a top 10 list to share with you and see if you agree with this. Coming in at number 10, the smell and sound of rain. Now, we just got hit with the monsoon. I would love to say that a trickle of the rain was soothing to me, but it came down like a hurricane and it amplified through my bedroom like I was at the Rialto.
There is a subtle difference between a pleasant spring shower and what happened last night that was a total disaster.
Right. So, but I can understand the smell and sound of rain being a simple pleasure. Getting some fresh air is on the list as well. Holding hands with the loved ones, a little lame, but whatever. Receiving some good news. Oh, you're being way too cheesy now that you're engaged.
I know, I hate myself so much. I hate it.
Seriously, you should hate yourself right now. Making someone smile is a simple pleasure. When was the last time, besides your fiance, who you love so much, when was the last time you made someone smile?
I did it several times this weekend. Thank you.
I would say today too. Making people smile on the show. All right, getting a good night's sleep. Oh yes. Laughing at jokes. When was the last time you laughed at a joke? Because I haven't heard you laugh at a joke this morning.
I've forgotten the sound of human laughter. I do not know. No,
you son of a bitch.
We don't do jokes around here. I don't even know what you mean.
Eating a favorite food is a simple pleasure. Number 2, watching a good TV show or a movie. And the number 1 answer when it comes to Americans, the number 1 simple pleasure, and this is my simple pleasure, and I love it so much, it's listening to music. Now, 59% people said this is one of their top simple pleasures in life, period.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's your simple pleasure list. And I thought, I wouldn't even ask if you agree or not, because I know you do because you're listening to this station. So I am going to give you a little more simple pleasure after the break and playing Radiohead's Creep. Now I'm going to play the original version. And then when we come back, I'm going to play you the remix that Tom York just released, and he slowed it down and he made it super weird.
The creepy creep.
Yeah, and I don't like it, and I'll share that with you and see what you think next on Beef Vegan Presents. All right, clear. All right, so we're at the top of the hour. Coming up this next hour, we're going to do Google This. So there'll be another game here to play, and I have a whole bunch more. So I still have 1 hour to show. 1 hour of the show to go, but chat amongst yourselves because we'll be right back. I got to hit the bathroom. All right. I know that might be a little TMI, but
we're humans.
Yeah, that's where we're at. We'll be right back. What up, Ron? Welcome to the stream, man. I just saw you here. Sorry, we're taking a quick little break and hitting a reset for the 9 o'clock hour because I got some things I got to get ready. But it's good to see a familiar face. So welcome to the stream. We'll be right back. That's funny, Gittins. That is funny. All right, we're back. I still got a little bit of time before we go back on, but I do want to talk about this story because I don't know if you saw this, but this is crazy. So let me just recap for you real quick. There is a pitcher named Trevor Bauer of the Los Angeles Dodgers who is getting allegations of sexual misconduct. Now, the reason why those allegations are sexual misconduct is because the woman he was hooking up with had bruises and everything else. She reported basically getting abused in a physical manner. But a lot of people, or he was saying that it was just rough sex. Now, he's a professional athlete. He's super tough. Right. So
maybe stronger than he realized.
Right. Now, I'm not defending this guy, but the more and more this story comes out, the more it seems very sketchy. Now, the woman who accused the Dodgers pitcher of assault boasted about getting in his head after he lost to the San Diego Padres in April. Messages were sent to a friend or obtained by the Daily Mail who said that she bragged about having her hooks in him. In one conversation on Instagram DM in October, Hill also tells a friend about her previous fling with Padres shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but she described the encounter as the best sex of her life and admitted that she had quit the team's pad squad of brand ambassadors because of their relationship. So she was basically like a cheerleader. Now she had text messages going back and forth with Trevor about how she wanted it rough, and talked about kind of the rough.
So
sex.
he's got evidence there of like, hey, even if I was a little too rough, look at here, consent.
Yes and no. But so here's the thing, though. Like, I would give out this warning to any guy when it comes to this. Like, yes, like rough sex is fun and they're giving you consent, but you still have to be careful to not get too caught up in the moment and get too rough, because that seems to be what happened here. I'm going to show you pictures of this girl. Now, it's blacked out. There's a bar across her eyes there. So this is funny too, because I'm looking at this image now. They're protecting their identity, but when this story first broke, I think you saw her whole face. This is Trevor, who's again, he's a big boy.
Quite outspoken too in the Major League Baseball world.
Yeah, this is Fernando, who is the best sex of that girl's life. Playing shortstop. Wow. So that's how he hopped on top of me. This is crazy. This story. It gets dirty, and she's a cute girl, but what do they call that? They call there's groupie names for every sport. And this way she's, she had a thing for baseball players.
Baseball groupie.
Right. Nothing wrong with that either. Well, that's my baby.
You got your type.
He called me mama the other night, and I reached enlightenment. You're talking to him. It's like, this is my house. So she sent a picture of him. It's like, stop it right now. He is king.
Already, like, you hook up for half a second and you're like, this is mine. All of his stuff is mine. This is mine. Like, yeah, you're definitely a high quality human being.
Right. Okay. So, can't believe I achieved that. So yeah, this is just bragging points for her. He's the reason I had to resign from the pad squad. Truly. And let's see what else she's saying in these text messages. Her friends aren't real friends because they're the ones leaking this stuff. I'm going to his house Wednesday. I already have his hooks in, and that's talking about Trevor. Yeah. And I mean, what a great weapon for the Padres to have like a girl like this get into the starting pitcher's head so he has a bad game.
All that just so he goes out and pitches terribly for 6 innings.
Which one is her saying this stuff? I'm literally going to get in his head. Okay. And find pine tar. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I can get in his head. Her friend's like, you're worth more than this nonsense. And she's like, he's so intriguing to me though. And she wrote back, sure, in a I want to punch him in the face kind of way. And she goes on to say he's a wackadoodle like Clev. No wonder they're best friends. So Clev, I guess, is another baseball player.
What is going on with this?
That's the thing, man. The drama is deep with this. I haven't talked about it yet because there's so much to unpack here, and it keeps developing. This story broke about 10 days ago, I would say. And it initially started with, her claiming that she was assaulted during sex. But then almost immediately after, screenshots of text messages started popping up talking about her, showing her basically saying, there is no safe word and give it to me and do this and do that. And, it's sketchy. So you can't necessarily weigh in and do a hot take on this. You can't say, she asked for it, or you can't say he's innocent. You can't say anything. You're just in the middle being like, what is going on? But super interesting story. And now her friend said, just read an interesting article that made me think of you, not knowing the situation. I won't say too much, but wanted to check in. And she said, recovering legally, can't talk about anything, but what you see in the media right now is really going down, but I'm okay. So she might be getting them for some money. Hold that thought.
Well,
hold that thought. I got to do a tease.
Okay.
All right, this song well. It's Radiohead Creep. Coming up after this, I'm going to play you Tom York's latest remix and what I think is a miss, but I'll play it for you and let you decide after this. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Okay.
What happens when you listen to the song Creep but go, how could I make it more creepy?
Exactly. Now they're talking about corrupt PD.
Like, this girl is sketch. Big time.
100%. 100%. Well, you know, when you're in a position to have a lot of money and a public figure,
somebody could come for it. Yeah, they're gonna try and
you get caught in this stuff.
Like,
but that's not, you know, her fault that he was dumb enough to fall for it. I mean, literally, it could be. Now, I'm saying allegedly, and I'm not making my mind up or even have that much of an opinion. But say, like, hypothetically speaking, like, she could have easily been like, yeah, rough me up, and then get a couple surface wounds, and that's what they were. It wasn't anything too deep that I know of.
And then walk away and go like, oh,
go straight to the hospital, file a report, and then have a lawsuit. Now she's going to be suing a multimillionaire because this guy is a baller. He's one of the, best players on the Dodgers, apparently.
Yeah, one of the best players in the MLB, frankly.
Exactly, right? One of the best pitchers in the league right now. Not a big baseball guy, but I do know that. So, like, he put himself out there to be victimized like this, but at the same time, she could very well be 100% the victim. So this is one of those things where I could only talk about it on the stream, but we're really just fleshing it out to try to see what the hell's going on with this. Let's see. Her and again, her friends obviously think so much of her that they literally are just screenshotting the messages that are sharing it between the two and letting it and passing it off to Daily Mail for a couple bucks. Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, that's not it. I'm just getting my yeah, you get my Creep remix set up here. Got it. What's the next one? I'm just going through the slideshow. So this was the picture. They said she said
like squared up, punched her in the nose.
Yeah, I mean,
and like knows? If you need that to get it up, like, please get help.
Right, exactly. So I mean, it's not a good look on him, for sure. So it could be one of those things that they're both.
I mean, but if that, I mean, I'm curious about some other. That's it. She just got some, like, that could have been something as innocuous as like. They tried to pull off a fancy move and accidentally headbutt each other.
Right.
And she's running with it. Like, not saying that that's what happened at all, but
I think he like,
oh no, she's got eyes. And then I didn't see that her lips too.
Yeah.
Like she's got that bruised lip too. So there's more than one hit for sure.
Right. So, I mean, when you see pictures like this, it's hard to, no matter what the scenario, be like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure. Yeah.
Still a dirtbag. Even if she's like full consent, you can't be leaving marks like this. So you messed up big time. All right. Let's
go. I mean, no matter which way you cut it, Trevor Bauer messed up.
Right. Brutal. All right.
Further reason why I never want to know about
2.1 KFMA. That was Radiohead with Creep. We're back here on Beef Vegan Presents. Got Todd Marley hanging out with me. And of course, we just played Creep. Now, you know the song, it's a classic. We've been playing it on this station since it came out, and it's not going out. It's not going away anytime soon. It's just a fantastic song. You hear it everywhere you turn. But Tom York, obviously has performed the song probably a million times. And he might be sick of it because he keeps messing with it. And he just released a 9-minute remix, if you want to call it that, because to me, it really just seems like he took an already slow song and he put it on NyQuil, and then he put on some more NyQuil, and then he gave it some sleeping pills, and then he slowed it down a tad bit more on that. And then he hit the brakes and released this. This is the basically what happened once you combine all those factors and play that. Check this out. This is the remix of Creep. Let me know what you think. 600 KFMA. Check this out. Now, real quick, I'm not messing with this audio at all. I mean, it's a little glitchy because of my computer, but like this is the version of Creep he just put out.
You fall asleep waiting for that beat to land.
I know. Check this out. All right, so that's a clip of the remix Creep, and I got a new game. The new game is what exactly do you have to be on to enjoy this? I'll give you an example. 600 KFMA. I would have to take 3 bong hits, all right, a half a bottle of NyQuil, and say like a space cake, a little space cake action for me to enjoy this.
Yeah, you
That's
really
all.
have to find if drugs had sound, we found it.
Right. So what is your combination?
I don't know if I do drugs.
Think about
hard
it real
enough.
quick. Let me go to the phone. You don't have to do drugs. This is hypotheticals. Caller, what's your name?
Hey, it's Charles.
Hey, Charles. What would you have to be on to enjoy that Radiohead remix?
Fentanyl, massive opiates.
Okay, yeah, lots of
I remember the
fentanyl.
first time I snorted heroin.
Yeah.
Please
for the
turn me
call,
into
brother.
a zombie. I
Right.
feel like that's the appropriate speed for this.
And we don't prove that, of course, but in this scenario, to enjoy that song, that would be your hypothetical. All right, what is your scenario, Todd? You got a second to think about it. What would you have to be on? It could be over the counter as well.
Like this is what it sounds like when I'm on when you're in the doctor's office and you're fading out, like that level of the propofol.
Yes, the propofol, the knockout gas. You need to be on 2 shots of the knockout gas.
2 shots of knockout gas and just ripping everything I can find. Like I don't. On the moon. I have to be literally on the moon, I think, to enjoy something that this slow. Like,
Oh, I think he actually made that for Richard Bronson for his playlist.
Too
to
bad
go to
Richard
space.
Bronson couldn't even get up quite to the moon. Made it to orbit, though. Good for him.
Speaking of getting it up, Jeff Bezos just got cleared for his Blue Orbit rocket ship, and he'll be going to space next week. But it's ironic because Blue Orbit does sound like a male erectile dysfunction drug.
I could be on Blue Orbit and enjoy this. Yes.
We got more Beefing and Presents coming up after the break. Stick around.
I honestly can't even hypothetically
come up with drugs.
Like, I like weed. You get past weed.
So how much weed? That's the thing. You could have just stuck with weed,
but you wanted hypotheticals.
Yeah, hypothetical amount of weed and what different types. I mean, you're regular at your dispensary, so you would be able to come up with exactly the order that you would need at your dispensary to enjoy that song. So do that for me now.
Man, I don't know.
You're going to the dispensary.
I don't know if I can get that high anymore. Like,
what would you?
I don't know if it is physically possible for me to get high enough to enjoy that anymore simply off of marijuana. Like, I would need the purple Urkel rolled up by Snoop Dogg himself.
Purple Urkel. Have you tried
Did you
that?
not see that?
I saw it.
Purple Urkel's a real thing.
I know. I saw it, and I saw the commercial. And
which
all that.
I genuinely, if anybody has any Purple Urkel, I would love to try it.
Yeah, I think that's just California only, right?
Probably. It doesn't have to get any further than California. They'll sell a bajillion of them. 1 bajillion marijuanas.
Right. Good morning, Michael. Said Dean. Let's see. Michael, make sure it's a great strain. Get you caught right in the storm. Let's see. Michael said it's called meth. Oh, Ron guessed meth, mayonnaise, Slurpees, and some fart sniffing. See, there you go. That's a very good guess there. To enjoy that Radiohead Creep remix, you would need that combination. Did you hear?
What does the fart sniffing really help with? I'm curious.
Oh, man, it's gas. You can get high off that. Let me show you. I'm feeling gas.
Nope. Sorry.
It's like, just get a bag. Were you guys... See, this might get me in trouble then. Were you guys able to hear that Radiohead song on the stream? Probably shouldn't have been able to because...
What, the remix?
Yeah, the creep remix.
The creepier creep?
Yeah.
I mean, you only played I think you're within fair use.
No, I actually was looking up fair use yesterday.
Because you didn't, I don't think you went past 6 seconds, but
okay,
I know, no. but time really kind of stretched out for that. So
right. Yeah, that's why I started doing 3-second name that tune, just not to get flagged by YouTube. But if they wanted to be dick about it, they could still be a dick about it. So the fair use thing is very, very sketchy. Hey, Beef, let's throw some bread at the show. Let's get you what you deserve. Thank you, brother. Yes, I'm working on that. You know, I mean, this is a broom closet, but they at least put up some posters. That's nice. I'm hoping for some more technical tools. I mean, right now the setup is as basic as you can get, but it's getting there. You know, Scott, the engineer, has been giving me some resources. The board is essentially like a prod studio board. It's not a real studio board, so they're like, there's a lot of things. I wish I could show. I can show
It's
you.
MacGyvered.
Yeah, it's super MacGyvered. I'm going to show you using my catfish cam. So let me go to my catfish cam right here.
That's the push-up cam.
Yeah, push-up cam, catfish cam gets me at the angle where, you know, I'm going to do this right now to where I'm looking up. Yeah, see? Now it's a little glitchy too. Something with my internet today. Anyways, so when you look up, your catfish angle, I look skinnier. Look at me. I've been working out, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So with this catfish cam, I'm able to show you my setup here. Kind of. Okay. So this is my setup. See the phone and the board and the keyboard that's right here that I just have to move out of the way because then I have this wireless keyboard, which thankfully for that. What you can't see yet. Oh, see this little ledge right here. I just basically took an empty filing cabinet and put it here just so I have something extra to put my drinks on and my laptop. So I got that going on. And then my Vox Pro and 2 computer screens. So
I'm standing up over here just so we can make eye contact.
Right. So what I need a third computer. So that would prevent the the echo. I'd be able to play video and audio a lot easier. A better computer would help as well. So it wouldn't be so laggy, so glitchy. There's some, things that we have to work out with the audio. I think the processing for the station itself is on, so it doesn't sound as smooth and processed as the other radio stations, because everything about this setup is kind of makeshift, and it's just kind of like what I've been used to in life. So yep, that's the setup. Now you see that. I hope you enjoy it. There's the Todd. Yeah, you have the Behringer 32 channel mixing board, which is more channels than I have here.
Frankly, more channels than it needs. There's only so many buttons you can deal with.
That's true. I mean, there are some stuff, but I mean, I could utilize an extra microphone and an extra microphone channel. I can't have an extra mic. I can't have 4 mics in this room because I only have 3 channel mics as of right now. And every channel is spoken for.
To be fair, if you had a 4th microphone in here, it would be even more echoey. Because it's room closet. We're all right next to each other anyway.
No, and these mics are pretty good. If I have people in talking to them with headphones, it should be fine. I'm not concerned about that. The echo is really just because of the StreamYard. And then turning on, like, the StreamYard puts out our volume, right?
Right.
So. I guess you could post pictures on the comments. I guess maybe not in this one, but the previous stream videos or any of my posts on the Beef Vegan page, and I'll be able to see them. Or you can just post them on my wall. Actually, I'm not like, you could actually post to my wall. So feel free to post away pictures and things like that. All right. You ready for Google It? It's time. I put together some very difficult questions that I know you could only answer with the assistance of Google. So I want to see who is the quickest on the draw when it comes to Google, and Todd is going to play along as well, right?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
No.
All right. Well, get ready.
I will.
Okay. Let me get this. I want to get my music going for Google It as well. Pop quiz.
Indeed.
Pop quiz, hot shots. And Todd doesn't know about any of these questions ahead of time as well. Here's our first question. See who could go fastest on the Google and come up with the correct answer. Who won the Oscar for the category of Best Actor In 2017, who won Best Actor 2017? Hold on. So you got your hand up, but there is a delay on the stream, so I'm going to give them an opportunity. Oh, and the first person. All right, Rob. Betty White is not right. All right, so go ahead and tell me the answer there, Todd.
Let's see. I think I screwed up. It gave me the Academy Award for Casey Affleck.
That is correct. Nobody got that right. All right. Well, there we go. Michael Bell. Finally. Casey Affleck.
I kind of shot myself in the foot there because I forgot that the Oscars and that was actually just the name for the Academy Awards is the Oscar, and I kind of doubted myself on that part of it.
Right. All right. Here
rather
we go.
than
Next
knowing
question.
that I had the Casey Affleck correct.
Next question. Who is the creator of Angry Birds? Oh, he's typing fast. Todd is typing fast. All right. He's got it again. Again, I'm waiting for the delay here. Let's see if you Googled it correctly, Todd. What is it?
Jacko Islo. I think I pronounced that correctly. JAAKKO LISALO.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How about Rovio Mobile?
I'll allow it. Rovio Entertainment. But yeah, a lot of people said Jacko as well. And then Rovio.
Well, Jacko is the person, not the company.
Right. Sean said Rovio. So I'm going to give, he said Rococo. That was a typo. And then Rovio. So yeah.
Then you could also give credit to Nicholas Head, as he was also a co-founder of it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not giving credit to Nick Head at all.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, here we go.
Credit. I don't deserve it.
How much money did Apple sue Samsung for? Oh. You just straight up Googled what I said as far as the question? So
yeah, that's how this works.
Hand up. Yep. Christina said an angry guy. That's funny. All right. David was real quick on it. $1 billion. Is that the answer you had, Todd?
Negative.
What did you get?
$539 million. Oh, that's what they got awarded, not what they sued for.
Yeah, so you got that incorrect.
I did get that incorrect.
Yeah, so David, congratulations. You beat the Todd on that. Let me go to the phone real quick, see what we got here. Rock 1 2.1, who's this?
What's up, bud?
What's up, Donovan? How you doing, buddy?
Good. Just hanging in there with his weather.
Yeah, you just hit, the weather does suck, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Donovan on the phone. You know, people have been asking about you, Donovan. Been wondering when you were going to make the jump over to this show. Have you been listening to this show this morning? Or you've been listening to the other show?
Yesterday I was listening to the other show, but today I am listening to you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's like it was joint custody. We have joint custody of Donovan. What's been your favorite part of the show so far?
Well,
It's okay if you say it's Todd.
I
Hey,
guarantee.
what's up, bud?
I guarantee he doesn't know who you are, Todd. So
No.
what's the favorite part? What's your favorite part of the show so far today?
Well, now everything.
It's just everything. All
That's
right.
great. We're all part of it.
Nice.
It's great. It's a nice community effort.
Yeah. So that's cool. What do you think of the Creep remix?
That was cool.
That was
I like that. That was awesome.
Right? I mean, you like how fast that song was? It was so fast.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I mean, it was the fastest song I ever heard.
I could barely keep up.
I couldn't either.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, like I thought my heart was going to explode. It started beating so fast listening to that fast rendition of Creep.
I'm actually dead.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard it, I thought I was going to pee my pants.
Yeah. I thought you were going to pee your pants too. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second, Donovan. We're going to go on the air, so don't cuss, okay? Okay. You know what? You're not allowed to go on the air, huh?
Okay. You can put me on hold.
Okay, I'll put you on hold. We'll talk to you here in just a second.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, phone. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That was I Prevail on Beef Vegan Presents. Talking to my good bud on the stream who I haven't heard from a while. But yeah, that's I told you. He wasn't going to know what the favorite part of the show was.
You were correct.
Yeah, he likes to kind of stretch the truth.
A little bit.
The
Just
best
a touch.
Just best way to say it. You know, speaking of the stream, I rewatched clips yesterday just to kind of see how it's sounding, the technical part and everything. And I put together a little clip as to why Phoenix doesn't hate Tucson like Tucson hates Phoenix. But what I noticed is that I keep touching myself kind of inappropriately. Not like that, right? Not that inappropriately, but I find myself rubbing my belly a lot, right? I'm doing that. I am constantly, for whatever reason, and it's something that I'm consciously trying to resist. But I'm consciously
it's that
trying.
texture of the six pack underneath that you're really into. Yeah,
it's something my girlfriend catches me doing this all the time too, and it's a weird thing where I just like I'll squeeze my gut or I'll push it down. I'm like constantly trying to break up the fat within my body, and I don't know if that's actually going to work. I'm no scientist or doctor. I don't know what actually works, but. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm full blown molesting myself right now. And I have to do something like either get mittens, even though I need the type. I need something that is kind of like a collar for a dog. So it prevents me from being able to touch me.
What if instead of a collar, what if you just kind of put on like a bulletproof vest, something thick enough where you can't actually feel and get the sensation?
I would still
just squeeze the whole thing into.
Not only that, I would push against the bulletproof vest to like make my like boobs go down, my pecs or whatever. I would press against that. I would push against it to feel my gut.
Go full corset. Down. Go the other way around. Lean into it.
No, I know. First off, I have to dress up for the stream, and it's hot as hell in here. Did you not notice?
You don't think you'd look good in a corset?
No, absolutely not. And you're getting weird now. Super weird. So yeah, I can't do that. So there has to be just a realistic way for me to be able to resist, again, copying a feel on myself while I'm doing this show. And it's a tough thing to visual. And I apologize if you're visualizing me touching myself right now. Again, in all appropriate areas, because I am at work.
It's at the belly. We're at the belly. We're above the waist, folks.
You can see my hands and where they're going, which is great. But it's still creepy. It's still weird to see on a stream. And when I watch it, I get grossed out at myself. So I can imagine how other people are feeling. So I have to figure out something, Todd. I mean, like, again, we have to try to invent something or maybe put like a couple rubber bands around me and have to be like, no.
Yeah, every time you touch it, when somebody comes along and just pulls out a rubber band, snaps it. Yeah, I mean... Negative reinforcement. It's what we have to do.
Right. And there's some things that people do and they get to a habit of doing it so often they don't even know they're doing it. If there's something that you do like that, saying scratch and sniff, something like that, let me know. 600 KFMA. Let me go to the phones real quick. Caller, what's your name?
This is Ron. What's happening?
What's up, Ron Aconda? How you doing, my friend?
Good. So, I got all this equipment. I'm about to post pictures of it now.
Okay.
And yeah, I just want to know how am I going to get it to you?
Well, I don't even know if I could use this equipment, Ron, because the company has their equipment that they want me to use, and it's all in uniform with everything else. So, as much as I love that equipment, I'm not in the position to take it. So, I would sell it if you don't need it, and then use that money to buy some drinks when we meet up at downtown over the next couple weekends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good time money right there.
Sell it.
All right.
I ain't gonna sell it. I mean, I bought it for a reason, and I'm not using it. So.
All right. Well, hold that thought. Let me continue this conversation with you on the stream. But yeah, I can't take it. We got boards and stuff that the engineers using, and it's even though I'm not happy about the setup and I'm bitching about the setup that I have here.
It's just new. It's every new setup has its problems.
This Wheatstone board's still better than the Samsung. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is a good board. I'll show you here on the stream. So hold on for me. We're gonna talk more about this on the video stream. Okay.
All right, no doubt, brother.
Right on. All right, so we got more Beef Vegan Presents, only a little bit more, but stick around because I'm going to be playing music from Pop Evil and Smashing Pumpkins after the break. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right. Whoop. Oh, he hung up. Anyways, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, Ron? Like, this Wheatstone board is a good board. It's not as many channels as I'd like, but I couldn't get a bigger board right now because of the setup with the table and just the way they have it. So there's a lot of things that engineering has to work on, but they're on it, and there's no way they would go any other board than this type of board, because every board within the company, this is a digital board too. So every board in the company is the same type of board, and he could program it through his phone, and there's a bunch of stuff that I don't even know about it, you know. So, but I appreciate it. That's all love, you know. And then, you know, the ladies got to hear Big Ron on the radio, so that's good. Donovan hung up. What are you doing, Todd?
Playing with push pins. Stabbing the station.
Yes. Okay.
Literally.
I got two more Google it questions real quick.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah. Before the, you know, radio show got in the way. All right. So two questions. You go real quick. And Todd, you might know this question off the top of your head.
Probably not. You keep saying that. That hasn't happened once.
Actually, now that you mention that, you're right. Probably don't know this. All right. What do FM and AM stand for?
Frequency modulation and amplitude modulation.
Told you. I knew you would know that.
I did do that one. I did know that one.
So you went to school for this stuff. Okay. Final Google it question. Who was the first openly announced gay politician?
Milk?
That was your guess off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Without Googling.
Without Googling.
You want to Google it? The game is called Google It. What's Milk's first name?
Now that I have to Google.
Right. You're basically just telling me the movie title. The Sean Penn movie title.
I knew that just because
you know it's based off a real guy.
The previous one, you didn't yell at me for not Googling.
Well, in this situation, you know, he is the first, so show the man respect by knowing his first and last name.
I guess that's fair.
Mm-hmm. David beat you.
I would hope so. I'm only just actually starting to type.
Eric wrote Beef Vegan, but I'm not a politician.
Harvey?
Yes. Harvey Milk. Harvey Milk was the first openly gay politician. Again, they just keep going beef. Rick and Eric are both like Beef Vegan. Like, first off, I'm not a politician. Second off, I'm not openly.
We're in the closet right now. We keep talking about
you guys are missing key words here in this clue. And yes, we are literally in a closet. So come on now.
Come on.
That's too funny. All right, let me check here. All right, we're going to take another quick break. And we got one segment left that we're going to do here on the radio, and then head out the door. I got to get ready to interview Wolfgang Van Halen.
I need to do drugs.
In fact, actually, I'm while I have you guys here, if you know who Wolfgang Van Halen is, that's Eddie Van Halen's son and lead singer of the new band Mammoth WVH. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask him? Now, this is a lazy way to get questions. I don't normally do this, but the streamer community that we have right here, this is the crew. This is the OGs. So if you did want me to ask Wolfgang a question on your behalf, I would gladly do so. So if you have a question, let me know, and we'll be right back after this little break. Stick around. fall away. That's the Pop Evil. Who was asking about that earlier? Like, who's Pop? I think Jen or Christina was like, who's Pop Evil? It's Pop Evil. Foot-Stamps. I mean, the fact that Pop Evil gets played before 10 a.m., between 6 and 10 a.m., says this song tests very well. So good for Pop Evil. I'm going through these comments here. They're really good. David said throwing out questions to Wolfgang is like a homework assignment. So I didn't mean to give you guys a homework assignment. In fact,
Yes, he did.
I have tons of questions. I'm very inquisitive anyway, so I'm not too concerned about talking with Wolfgang. Should be fun. It just sucks that it's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, dude, that's my free time. But I'm doing it at first because team player, blah blah blah. But
That's content later.
Is it though?
Wait,
I'm going to be doing.
Is that station content or your content?
It's station content. It's going to be on the KFMA page that I'm going to stream at 1 o'clock. But will the audio?
If you could stream it on the show, then
no. But I could rip it and then replay it on the stream. But if the audio is not great, I'm not going to play the interview on the air.
Well, maybe you get the choice question to put on the air or something. As long as you're getting content for the show out of it, then coming in is just everything. Future time spent.
Everything is potential content for the show for sure.
You're not wrong.
So he's a legend of a legend. You say Wolfgang is not a legend yet. His dad is a legend, So Wolfgang,
because your dad is a legend doesn't make you a legend.
Right. And you have the machine and everything behind you pushing his first project, which just sounded pretty good. He surprised me with his vocals. He's no Michael Anthony, but the guy could sing. So that would be my opening question. Hey,
Hey, why are you so average?
Yeah. No, you surprised me with your singing. You're no Michael Anthony. Do you wish you could sing like Michael Anthony? But he could sing really well, and obviously he's super talented. I'm sure he's a multi-instrumentalist and everything else. I know he's a multi-instrumentalist just from bass and guitar, but I'm sure he plays piano as well. And he's named Wolfgang,
right?
And Eddie, was
pressure from the family name.
Yeah, well, Eddie was a musical genius. He knew how to play everything as well, and started with piano. So, it's cool. Him coming to Rialto is cool. Rialto is just great because you've been seeing this kid on a huge stage and, of course, online for a couple of years. I know I have. And this is an opportunity you be able to see him up close and personal and do his thing. And as far as feeling like he's going to nail a live show, nobody has had the training to be able to put on an epic live show better than Wolfgang Van Halen, because his first tour was literally playing arenas and stadiums of Van Halen. He's done
doesn't know anything but massive tours.
Massive. Like, this is going to be like what this is. Being the smaller room is something that's going to be different to him. This is not going to be for thousands upon thousands of people at a festival.
Pyrotechnics to bail you out now.
They can still do pyrotechnics to a certain extent.
Small room. You don't put pyrotechnics in. Listen, that's not here or there. We don't even know never mind.
I know the Rialto. You've never been there yet. You're talking about
I don't go outside. Why do I go outside?
Exactly.
There's people there.
So you make these assumptions without even knowing. You got to go there first.
Explosives.
Yeah. There's they do good shows. Gogo Bordello is going to be performing at the Rialto. I think in October, and I think they'll probably use a little bit of pyrotechnics, and that's a show that I want to see because that's super exciting. Gogo Bordello, right?
I do know Gogo Bordello.
Yeah, we used to play.
I played those in my college radio days.
Exactly. Gogo Bordello is not something we're going to play here on this station.
Never.
I'll play a clip of it though. I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not going to do it today though.
Gogo Bordello was good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They're not national good, but they're good.
Yeah. The Rialto Theater is going to be packed, though. I guarantee that.
Yeah, they should be.
Huh? Excuse me. Sorry. Just burping straight into the stream. I appreciate all the comments today. As always, you guys are fantastic. Thank you, Gittins, and everyone else giving the constructive feedback. Gittins says I'm getting more comfortable every day, which I agree. I do feel more comfortable. And, today was one of those days where, I felt comfortable, but I also felt exhausted because the stupid rain kept me up, and I'm making excuses, but I got to work on getting a better night's sleep.
We're about to survive this. One more. We can do this.
Yeah. One more segment.
It's
to go home. Here we go. This is how you do radio, ladies and gentlemen. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That's almost all the time that we have for you today. And I'd like to thank everyone for listening. But before I head out the door, let me leave you with this. If you're planning on vacationing before the summer is over, think about going to Tennessee. Why? I'm glad you asked. Because Tennessee is willing to pay you to visit the state. They're paying tourists $250 just to visit the state. The state is buying all these airline tickets and they're giving them away to anybody who wants to book 2 nights in a hotel room in Tennessee. And it makes me want to go to Tennessee. Nashville's in Tennessee. So it's not like they don't have great places to visit. Memphis.
Plenty of good food.
Knoxville.
You want to take a barbecue tour?
Oh, just for the food alone, right?
Just for the food alone.
And honestly, booking a weekend in Tennessee and having your airfare paid for by Tennessee,
or say I could eat $250 of barbecue.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a brilliant idea from Tennessee, and I wish other states would do it as well because I would like to go to all states for free. So every state out there listening, Vegas, you hear me. Come on, Vegas. I need to come back and roll that dice.
Vegas, you can pay me in chips.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to thank everyone once again for listening to the show. Tomorrow, don't forget, we are debuting a brand new segment I'm calling The Score Report. We're going to play that at 6:30 and 8:30 tomorrow, and you don't want to miss it. That's all I got to say. Don't forget, we also have a stream going on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. So if you like streaming your video as well to get that visual component, Todd and I have been working out in the gym very hard for your visual pleasure.
Yes, I have.
So make sure you check that out as well. Riley's up next. Razors in the afternoon. Thank you guys so much again for listening. That's the third time I thanked you. And as always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local.
The side of beef soon will come and end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.